brothers Murph coming in hot.
Apologies for your ears.
Yes, that's probably so
They
loud.
probably couldn't even hear me over the music.
Really hope no one was
They
wearing
probably can't even
headphones
hear me
at that point.
just someone going on a deep run. All right.
This is
Hi, everyone.
This is not a good angle right here.
Slip. Oh. You gotta make a bass. You gotta
Oh,
make
yeah,
high
sorry. Hold on,
bass.
there we go.
High bass.
Okay.
High bass, way high. You can only see one half of my bass. Saul!
That was very aggressive.
I know. Hey, look. Bases are long. They get in your face sometimes.
I think that's why the bass player cruises off to the side.
Thank you,
Just like
Slivers,
that
for
they don't like
gifting-
them. It's just like, dude, you try to go into a bass solo and you gave me a concussion last week. Stay on your side.
Thank you,
Just
Slivers, for
I have no
gifting
front teeth
Saul
anymore.
with the subscription. I'm
Agreed, it is
here.
metal, but
I'm here. I got it. Bomb.
as metal, you know you're just like,
I'm
laying open
I'm
nuts.
gonna lean over and I do.
Oh,
Ooh, Gray
Moobot's
Fox
already
just
gotten-
subscribed with that Twitch Prime. Gray Fox, thank you for the subscription. We appreciate it.
oh yeah, because it's that time.
Oh,
of month.
Moobot already sassy. See, Cheryl, our Moobot's real sassy. And Cheryl likes to sass him and see how far she can get away with it. And he's already coming in hot with her.
How we sound, by the way.
Yeah, is it too loud? It might be too loud.
Alexander on the hashtag. Welcome team. Bing bong, you bing bong. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Gray Fox been around.
We have Shea.
That's me.
That's this one.
Yeah.
Beautiful man.
Hey. Hey, guys.
We've adopted him.
Big and manly, what's
Been
up?
too long.
I'm an honorary brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know,
what's
sure.
I mean, at this point, I mean,
You've been on the
you're
stream.
part of this team.
Yeah, you've been on the stream
You're
more
not
than
gonna
anybody
get
else.
paid,
Well,
Oh,
But,
but
like, you're part of the team.
I'm an intern. I'm a
Yeah.
bing bong intern.
You know what you get is you get really good experience, it's exposure, networking opportunities.
That's what it is.
Plus, you don't need us. You have plenty of stuff going on your own. But Shea's here, real quick. If you don't subscribe to RTFM, you can. Oh, dude, we got Australians now. We got
Yeah.
Aussies now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Orbis is from Perth, Western Australia, not Eastern
Good morning.
Australia. Screw Eastern
Yeah,
Australia.
Eastern Australia is a bunch of scrubs. That's
Right?
That's where all the weak
Where
Australians
even
live.
is Eastern
Yeah,
Australia? Thailand?
Anyway, subscribe to Shea's channel. And then support the man.
I know.
I was trying. I was in the middle of a plug, and then Australia derailed.
It's-
it.
no, that's
And
fine.
then Australia came
does
in
that.
hot. What time is it there?
It takes
It's the morning. They're in tomorrow now.
I don't get.
They're
I
in
don't
the future.
understand where they live.
The thing
The
about
future.
it
Seriously,
is, we always make the
keep-
joke, but then I start thinking about it. But I'm like, but they are though. And that's freaking.
We always
nuts.
ask, like, has the world ended yet?
It's like, yeah.
You know?
What do you know that we don't? Just don't tell me. It's
What's
not
up,
good.
Turtle Mesh? What's going on, brother?
Damn on it for you. When you play photosynthesis,
Merch. I don't have any brothers merch.
It's coming.
Also,
Here's the
you
thing.
have no excuse though.
What are you wearing your brother's Murph shirt?
I was.
Go put one on.
Let me explain myself first. I was doing dishes for our guest.
That's true.
And I was like, I'm not gonna dish it up on my brother's merch. But then I also thought, like, get this man a shirt right now.
You want one?
Make him change on camera.
Blast those nips, dude.
No, guys, you can't have nips on Twitch.
For a $50 donation, he's gonna pop those. No, we got kids watching.
We just start like making him do stuff. For $100, he will take the shirt off.
Look, guys,
You're
I
just
would
like-
do it. Twitch has guidelines.
Yes. Can't have nips out? No.
Can't have nips on
I
Twitch.
didn't know that.
Can't be freaking awesome. What's the deal, Twitch?
No, Twitch has
What
very
if we're
strict
what
anti-awesome
if we're
laws.
fully shirted except for we have still nips out?
Here's the thing, Nick. No, seriously, run and get him a shirt. You got one that he has 15 shirts. It will not have been ever worn.
Okay.
Fresh, crisp. Get him one. He's closer to your size. He doesn't need to be swimming. Yeah, but there's got to be at least. I don't want to leave my man here on camera by himself. I mean, he can handle it.
I can
You
tell
know
a
what?
story.
You can handle it.
Hey. Oh, okay. So my channel now, there's gonna be some changes. Right? Listen, it's not the brothers Murph anymore. It's the trio Murph. That's me. I'm the third Murph. I'm gonna do what I do actually. So I have a channel called RTFM. I teach people how to play games. We're gonna be playing Photosynthesis today. And Photosynthesis is a game where we are trees. We're a bunch of trees, and we are fighting each other like trees do for this precious sunlight. We're going to be putting our trees down, and that will block the sunlight. So if I've got a tree there, and he's got a tree there, I've blocked his sunlight, and he can't get anything. So I'm going to try and do that as much as possible. we're going to be putting trees down, we're going to be planting seeds, growing those seeds into trees, growing those trees into bigger trees, growing those trees into bigger trees until we've got all of the trees and all of the sunlight. And I now have a shirt that I need to put on. I was trying to do it like a 30-second rule.
You were doing good, I heard you.
That is so cool, you man. You know, we should probably be better at that.
Just point people to my channel.
That is what you do. That's the thing. If you want, I don't know. No, seriously, I don't know if you said it. If you want to learn how to play a game and also be entertained at the same time, and it's not easy to do, this guy will do it.
If you want to see a lesser Nick, I guess.
I could play TI4. I would lose.
I would lose.
But I could play it thanks to him.
It's true.
I watched, dude,
You guys can't see Nips.
Absolutely lost.
But I can see Nips.
They're just off camera.
There's the aura of Nips.
Here's the thing. We want to apologize to the children.
Sorry. We said Nips so many times. Let's talk about something.
We said Nips.
All right.
Nips.
Look at that. Look at that red shirt. Brothers merch.
I just need like a little Sharpie so I can draw myself into
just
this.
like. Oh, I love it.
Right. Happy
Cool.
Tree Nips. Oh, man. Battle of the Ends. Welcome back, my Ignite shirt. I mean, yeah, you know, ripping the blue. We got a little bit of pretty patriotic today. Who's in the middle there?
America.
Oh, why doesn't America have better songs? Let's be honest.
America's got okay songs.
Nope, they're all terrible. Every single one is
Every single song from America. You heard it here first, folks.
No, a song
Single
about
ladies.
America. This is like born into you. It's like it's not. It's a crap.
Okay.
That's
Our
true.
national songs.
Is the anthem on your iPod? Didn't think so.
It's the only thing on my iPod.
You can get the hell out.
It says, Skeeter asks, do you do playthroughs while you teach? I mean,
You?
I mean,
Shea?
yeah.
So I don't really do a full playthrough. The way I have it set up is I usually take you through like a round or two, and I try and give an example of gameplay, and as it goes, because I plan it out ahead of time, I give you like all of the things that can happen in a game.
In short order. I think that's the goal, right?
Yes. And
Yes.
I try to do it as quickly as possible because sometimes rules explanation videos can get a little long-winded, and people got games to play.
It's true.
Yeah, if you're exhausted by the end of the rules video, how are you going to want to play?
Exactly.
This dude explains TI4 in 32 minutes?
35, I wish.
32.
Which is actually
Which is crazy.
Sounds like that's a long time. It's not.
What was it, 32? I don't know.
It's
one
very
of those.
quick.
It's like the video's 35 and it's actually 32 or something.
But I mean, that's
like
what I'm saying. Like, if you can get, that's a lot to get out in a short period of time. It's cool. It's really cool.
Tight.
I try.
G Money.
Succeed. G
Money.
To the money in the forest, y'all. We in the money forest, man. Money really does grow on trees when money's in the chat.
Good one, Mike.
All right. This is why we normally stream Tuesdays. Like, let's get into the week. Mike on Monday.
Wait,
and
I'm sorry, guys. Everyone needs to stop talking. What? Janama. We can do this real quick.
Boom.
But like,
Slow mo. Dab on it.
We got Sheer. We got some of his bits. We
Dab
slow
on it.
dance.
Probably turn that down.
Slow dance.
Dab on it.
Bam.
And then turn that down. Dab on it. What's going on?
Janama is talking about a reboot movie? What? There's a reboot movie?
I'm not sure what's more funny.
Okay, one, do you guys know what Reboot is?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry you have missed out in your entire childhood. Reboot was the first fully computer-generated show that was ever produced. It was about people inside of a computer. All of the computer programs were people. And it was the best.
Really?
Yeah, apparently there's a new Reboot? So, I mean, I don't want to take up the entire stream for this.
Explain yourself.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh, no.
No, Alex, really?
No.
I don't know what this is, but I'm sad for him.
What? I don't know.
Alex says it's an abomination.
Man,
Wait,
that's so disappointing.
But you've seen this, the new
really?
show, or like?
No, it says the reboot looks like hot trash.
But that's
That
a trailer.
sucks.
Maybe it's just a bad trailer.
It could be.
Not always, but maybe.
Is the trailer? Is it just the trailer? Or has the new show started?
I don't know.
Was this going to be on Netflix? What's this?
Well,
Because I've wanted to rewatch the old show for a long time. I can't find it anywhere. And I mean, I'm sure I could find it on the
That's not gonna work.
I can always find it somewhere.
the cheating sites. But like, yeah, that show was a significant part. It's live action. What the swear words?
What would that mean?
What in the 0011110?
That
Reboot.
sounds real bad.
Sounds awful.
Okay, well,
I don't know what we're talking about. That still seems bad.
Okay, let's play some trees.
Okay.
Because that'll be better.
Now we're gonna go so far against technology. We're gonna play
Trees.
trees.
We're gonna play the game. It's called Trees. I think.
Welcome to Tree Town by Orange Blue Gums. They just tuned in like these.
So we're putting trees out and seeds out and growing trees and trying to block each other from getting sunlight, which is this thing, as Shea was saying.
The forest is a harsh mistress.
Yes, indeed. See on Shea's player board here, we have a bunch of trees in our supply and stuff, and you spend light points to build your trees from seeds to small trees to medium trees to large trees. And it's kind of a big balance act thing, because whenever you bring a tree back from the board, like if you swap a small tree out for a medium tree, you have to have a space on your board to put it. If you don't, it goes away for good, which sucks. So you can't just, it's interesting. Mooglos!
What's up, Moogie Boogie? Moogie Boogie.
Mooglos
and that's why if you see there's like some seeds and trees and things that are hanging out off of our player boards. These are ready to go on to the forest. And so there's kind of this, you're trying to move things from your board to your ready area, from your ready area to the forest, from the forest back to your board, and around the circle of trees, right?
That's what they call it.
And
when you have a big tree out, you can cut it down, cull it, I think.
Yeah, you cut it down. Let's go.
Yeah, so you cut down your tree, your big tree.
It returns to the forest.
That's true.
Yes, and then you get points.
You get points. So depending on how deep into the center of the forest you are, the richer the soil, the harder it is for things to grow, and the more points you'll get. So if you're here on the periphery, you'll get, what's the maximum? 14 points when you cull one of your trees, and it goes down from there. The next ring is a little more valuable, and a little more valuable still. So you want to try to get into the center of the forest, but the problem is the deeper you are in the forest, the more likely you are to be in shadow, because this sun is going to move around, and I guess we'll explain as we play how the shadows work. But basically, as in real life, it's tough to be a tree. You got to get some light on the leaves.
G Money said, "Should I expect a free logo shirt now that the merch is getting figured out? Since you made our logo, or rather Rye Fresh did, probably." And then Columbotron, I don't think you've ever popped up in the chat before, but it's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. He said, "Does anyone know if there's an expansion for this game? It looks really fun." As far as I know, there's not an expansion, although I'm guessing they're probably planning one because the game's been very popular.
My only question for that would be, what would it be?
Bulldozers. Someone's just a bulldozer.
So it's just
like wildfire.
It's like a
comes
fifth
up.
layer
like a
expansion.
team game. It's like it's
one versus all.
industry versus like hippies, and so you can like chain yourself to the big tree. It's like, I'm going down with it.
Yeah, I would assume they would make some kind of again, I don't know what it would be.
Has this been well received?
It has. It's.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure. I think it's on the top 100 of Board Game
I would
Geek,
assume so. Yeah.
It's
of their
pretty
list.
innovative.
But it's such a tight design.
It is.
I don't know where you would fit anything into it.
Other than
that's my
different types of
thing.
trees.
I don't know either, and unless some certain trees got like certain powers, I guess. I'm not sure. Also, it's.
Unless there's like
the game is
weather
so tight.
and
It's
nature.
really, really simple ultimately, and also these player boards are like everything's explained on them very simply, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be, but I would assume they would want one because the game also is pretty cheap, which is especially for how cool and 3D and pretty it is. It's actually a really cheap game for what it is, which is cool. So number 377. Wow, I figured it'd be in the top 100.
Really?
I guess not. But as far as I know, it has been pretty well received. Yeah.
It's
newish. I feel like
time.
honestly, top 500 in Board Game Geek is worthy.
It really
You know
actually
what's so
is very
funny
good.
is like right when you get to 101, you're like, well, that's crap. And you're like, Uno's like thousands down. Like there are thousands of games that are ranked.
Yeah.
So your top 500, those are all like super good games.
But it has been pretty well received.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would recommend it, Columbotron. I mean, you can watch us play it. And
Yeah,
make
you
a
can also watch us
slightly
play.
more informed decision.
You can decide.
But if you want to go on Amazon right now and buy it, that is your right. I would say it as an American, but I don't actually know where Columbotron's from. It is your
Identify
right
your
as a denizen of the
Yemen.
internet.
Earth.
Yemen.
Yeah.
We hope.
My money's on Yemen.
Okay, Skeeter took a dig at us. He said, not sure if you listen to TGIB podcast, but sometimes they aren't very good at placing where games go in the BGG rankings.
And Nick is so mad at that comment.
So upset with you, Skeeter.
Flipped his forest.
You know we are good at being on the Golden Geek nominations?
Boom! Nominated, dab on it.
Yes.
Thanks to y'all.
Yeah, thanks you.
We did get nominated. It was very cool.
So we just throw it into your
We got to
face.
tell the Europeans. Dan was sitting very anxiously awaiting.
For like 3 days now.
And so now he fell asleep, idiot. And and then the nominations came out and we were able to message him, so he'll get to wake up to that. But yeah, we're terrible. At least I am. I'm awful about board games. I don't know anything about board games.
I know that Gloomhaven just got to the top of board
It's
game
number
Geek.
1, yeah.
And I got that for my birthday.
Did you really?
I'm so excited to play it.
Cool.
That's a freaking heavy
It's
box.
a huge
Yeah. You know what? At first I was like, whatever. But I hear more and more, and now I'm like, oh, it does seem cool.
I mean, I'll try it. I mean, I don't think I'd ever need it to have it. Because I know, that's why I passed up on the Kickstarter twice. Because both times I was
Yeah.
really close, but I was like, I won't play this game enough to warrant. I just know I won't. But I was hoping someone
That's a
I know
dope thing
would
to get
have
for
it.
your birthday, though. You're just
Yeah.
like, tight.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't have bought it just by myself because it's like $150.
Yeah, I know,
It's,
totally.
It's so expensive, but you know, you get a couple people to chip in and get it for someone. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, and Gray Fox asked, or he said, we haven't played Tuscany. You saw in a recent video. That video was older because we have Tuscany now and we have played it, and it's
Hella dope.
one of the best experiences ever made.
I still
So
awful at
we
it.
actually have.
I still have not won since we have got Tuscany. Someone asked recently if we would play Viticulture so
On-
that they
yeah.
could get an idea of how it plays.
That was dessert. Games for dessert. He's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
in here
yeah.
somewhere.
So yeah, we was chatting about it. We'll play it.
We'll play it soon.
Let's get into this though.
All right. Do we
yeah.
start with anything on the board?
We do. We place
Yeah.
2 small trees each. I think we take it in turn doing one at a time. You have to place them along the outermost ring.
Yeah.
And then
Any
do we
seeds?
place seeds at all, or just the 2 trees?
I think it's just the 2 trees.
I think it's just
We
the 2
double
trees.
check, but I think it's just the 2 trees.
It's been a
because
minute since I
then-
played this game, but I think it's just
2 trees.
2
2 small
trees.
trees. Each.
Alright, so who's first?
Shay, he's our guest.
cool. I'm always first when I'm here.
Yeah,
Guys,
it doesn't work out. There he is. He games for dessert. That guy.
Yeah, we're gonna play, buddy.
All right.
Ooh, Saul says we can play Gloomhaven when he moves to LA. Have you heard about the job? The architecture job and stuff?
Place your tree.
All right, I'm going there.
Oh,
I'm going as
wow.
far away from
Oh,
myself
I
as I can.
hate this game. I don't know, I'm just kidding. I like this game a lot. It's so
Interesting.
pretty. I like it.
Interesting.
I'm so
I'm gonna go there.
Oh.
The thing is, it's hard not to think
Nailed it.
immediately. You know where you are at this moment.
Should we? No.
What? What?
No, I was just saying, like, they'll kind of look the same from on the top view, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, could we do like that?
That'll work for small.
But now,
Yeah, the big
Anyway,
trees
oh,
will get
We'll deal with
them
it.
in the way.
We'll figure it out, folks.
We'll deal with it. And I'll go mirror.
Okay, so now we
We each collect some sunlight.
each get some sunlight. So the way that works is we have our sun here. I loved you had a great idea of like have a lamp that actually
Right.
casts shadows.
Yeah.
I'll try something.
You're ooh.
Yeah, there you
go.
Sorry, so this is where it's going.
All right.
Hold it. I don't know. If
So
I
as
don't
you
think it's
can
gonna.
see-
I think it's gonna translate all the way over
Yeah.
here. But yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Kind of works for these 2 trees.
Also,
anyway.
these are pushing way.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's okay. So the point is the sun is doing like this, like in nature. Okay, so the sun is right here. It's casting its light this way. And so shadows are going to be created basically behind wherever things are. All right, so this is actually accurate. So you have a small tree. It's going to cast a shadow that's about 1 ring long. It's going to cast a shadow to here, to here. This is going to cast a shadow to here, and so on. And if I were to have my other tree right here, because I'm an idiot, this tree is not going to collect any light because it's completely blocked by this sun-loving hoe of a tree right here. And so as we build, we're going to kind of get more in each other's way, and we're going to be blocking each other. And then if you have a bigger tree, like a medium tree, let's see if it does it. Boom! It casts a longer shadow. Science, folks, hard at work. If you put a big mamma jamma, boom! It casts literally 3 long, okay? So the bigger your tree, the more of a shadow it will cast.
This is a very good way to
And
just
so
to
forth.
show this. That's
That
a very.
was- that
Way to go,
was
Shay. That's why I
The
keep him around.
coolest thing we've ever done.
He's got a beautiful smile
Here
and
for
he's
the
smart
ideas.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Feels so, feels
No,
so
that's good.
dark
Keep me
here.
humble.
I got you, man.
Yeah, so that's basically how it's going to work with the shadow. So right now, I don't know if any of us are in shadow, but basically this is going to go down this, sunlight's going to go down this lane,
Hi, Amby.
this lane, this lane, this lane, this lane.
Yeah.
I think all of us are unblocked, so we're all going to get 2 little pips of sunlight, 2 little hits.
2 little bam, little
Just a little
bump. So boom.
Bam. Bam.
they're asleep. They're asleep. Okay. We can do cocaine references.
We had this whole meeting before. No cursing right away. Just, welcome to the Murph.
My hair's not all crazy.
They might just really
I did
like
my hair
it.
because I was at work today. So
You had. I was watching your
my hair
What's
was
it gonna
gone.
be? Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
I didn't do
You
my
had
hair
some
this
Wolverine.
whole. Yeah, I didn't do my hair
What's
this whole
going on?
weekend. It was real good. It was nice.
He was letting it out. He was letting it out. Okay, so we all get 2 bits of sunlight, and now Shea's gonna do things with that sunlight.
I'm gonna turn. You might. Okay, here's the thing. This was an aggressive move. You
It
tree.
was. I'm over here hanging
This
out.
guy.
Oh,
You gotta put my tree.
So
Oh, you're right.
I could put a tree here, but he might put another tree there. That'll block me when it gets around this way. So I'm gonna be a little bit more
So
congenial.
now my question is, you just gonna burn that tree?
I am just gonna burn this tree
So
to the ground.
yeah.
'Cause he's
So
got
he has to bring this.
strategy.
He has to bring this tree back, but he has no spaces in his small tree area, so he has to. It goes away.
You know what?
Yeah, where's the
Put
box?
it.
I'm just
Just rip
Just
it apart.
put it over there.
Rip it apart. Oh my god!
It's done.
You monster. You know what? That's something that more and more we've still only have played this game a few times, but like I get so protective of that. Be like, you have a lot of trees, You can afford to
Especially
lose a
small
couple.
trees. You have
so
8.
I respect the move,
Yeah.
and I might copy it.
The cool thing about this game also is like what I like about it is if you're blocked this turn, like you probably won't be blocked every because the sun
Yeah.
keeps moving. So it's nice. You're like, oh, I got blocked, but it's not like that.
We gotta fix the chopping nails. Okay,
Indeed.
here's the thing. I'm not gonna copy it because I want to
Thank
be
you,
a
Slavers.
copying a fool.
Yeah. But what I was saying, it's nice because the sun moves. So you're not. If you get blocked now, you're not always going to be blocked. So it's not like, oh, that tree's done. It's screwed. Whatever. Now it's very nice for that. Thank you, Slivers.
I am going to plant a seed. The way the seeds work is it has to come from a tree, because that's how nature works. And the bigger the tree, the further it can spit a seed. So a size 1 tree can spit a seed 1 space away. A size 2 can go 2, and 3 can 3. This game is so stupidly straightforward. I love it. So I'm going to spend 1 light point to drop my seed.
Yes.
I'm going to put it right here. Bam.
Freaking loser.
And I don't even care. I'm going to drop another seed right here. Let's just try some stuff. Let's try
Dropping
some stuff.
seeds.
Dropping seeds.
Dropping seeds.
Now, seeds won't collect light. And also, one thing you couldn't do is I couldn't like drop a seed and immediately sprout it into something. You can do like one thing with each space per round, correct?
It's like each tree can do a thing.
Yes, exactly.
It
So-
can grow or produce a seed or
Right.
You
Exactly.
can't grow and produce a seed in one
That's crazy.
round.
Come on, don't be crazy.
That's crazy.
That would
Don't be
ridiculous.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Why would
You
you
can't
even
do that
think
much.
that you could do
That's
that?
crazy.
What are you thinking?
That's crazy.
What is your life?
And it's crazy.
All right, my turn. I'm going to bring a seed from my board to my ready area, which costs 1. And then I am going to... Sorry. So abrupt. And then I am going to have this seed, this tree, poop a seed right there. Because they're pooping them.
See ya.
And that's... Boom.
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 So we started off with humble beginnings. We just got a tiny little new forest.
And then the sun moves to right mirror. So now the sun is going down this line and down this line. And down this line. Cool.
I believe I hand this to somebody.
Guessing him.
Me?
Mikey's going to be first.
Tight.
And we each gain some sunlight.
We do. So we're all going to get whatever sunlight we get. Shay will get
Bye,
more.
Muglos.
Bye, Moogie Boogie. I'm going to get 2 sun. Where's my sunlight? Where's my sun?
Where
Where did it go?
Where is your sun?
Where's my
You're
sun?
hiding underneath.
I
the
found
sun.
my son.
Found my sun underneath my...
Where's my sun?
My sun.
Where's my son?
Tell me where my sun is.
I have a unique set of skills. It's mostly about...
Oh, I was going full Finding Nemo.
I'm struggling.
You are struggling.
I'm struggling.
All right, and then I have
Just
2
the
small
differences.
trees, which will give me 2 bits of light.
And because I got the medium tree out, I get 3.
The bigger your tree, the more light you
Pro
get.
stress.
Dang, son.
The bigger the tree, the more light you get.
Huh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I've got 2 bits of sun here. Oh, that's interesting.
Is it?
Here's the thing. We're gonna sprout this tree, and these seeds are gonna burn.
Hoo-hoo.
Oh.
Interesting move. Just getting rid of seeds.
Okay. I'm trying some stuff.
Trying
I
some
see what you're
stuff.
doing.
It's like if you don't know a good strategy, you might as well always try it.
Just try some random stuff. That's what I like to do. This tree for what? Oh, yeah. Sorry. This tree for one is going to poop a seed right here. And then this seed is going to turn into a small tree. And since I brought a seed from my player board over here, I have an open spot, so now this can go to my open spot. I don't have
That's
to.
why he did that.
I don't have to burn it.
I know.
Burn, fat baby.
Here comes the sun, I didn't have.
All right, I'm going to
I hope everyone's having a good evening.
spit out a
D
seed.
Money, did you do the dolphin call? Because your son won't hear you unless you do the dolphin call.
That's true.
There.
And also, if you can type the dolphin call, that'd be great. So we all know how to do it. It's like, how many uppercase and lowercase e's do you do? Okay.
So I shot out a seed right there.
Oh, so you went 2 spaces because you have
Yeah.
a bigger tree.
Bigger tree. And
What
then
the hell am I gonna do here?
from there, let's see. I got 2 more light. I should do something. I'm gonna buy a tree.
All
I
right.
don't feel like burning another tree.
Okay, I was gonna ask. We if we're readying, we go bottom up.
Yes.
So they get more
because-
expensive, the more.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
All right, you were first, so now that's it. Boom.
Move the dang sun.
So now we're coming.
He's got it. All right.
All right, so now the sun is going down the line this way.
There's so much
Yeah.
damn
Ooh,
sunlight.
I'm about to block myself.
Yeah, so I only get 2
Why?
blocking me.
Yeah, so Mikey, if we can...
If
Mikey is... Oops, that's too
Casting
close.
shit.
That's too close. That's too close. I don't know what's
further,
going on.
you got to go higher. Think about a sunset and when you're shadow. Think
Boom.
about the sunset.
Okay, so I'm trying to show
Think
you,
about the
you
sunset.
blocking Shea. See, boom. See, over there, Mikey's blocking Shea. And then over here, I'm actually blocking myself up here in the top, which is stupid of me.
If Shea had a medium tree, if that tree was over there, he would not be blocked because the top of the tree can get sunlight.
It's just like, I'm
Yes.
taller.
Which is why you want to get big
taller.
and strong. So I'm going to get 4 sunlight because none of my trees are blocked. Because there's enough space in between here. This only casts it to here, so this is good. There's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. I'm going to run into myself soon. Okay. Are we all sunlit?
Yep. I got
should
2.
Nick.
Oh, that's right, me. Oh.
Amy, the game should come with a lamp. That would be, if you could,
Right.
that'd be so cool if it actually could spin. So it's at the right angle that it always will cast like the right distances.
It needs to be like one of those strip lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an LED
Yeah, so it's like
panel,
perfect.
essentially.
That would be sick.
I am going to take this tree and turn it into a medium tree. And this tree is going away. See this? See this? Done. It's 2 half trees.
Oh my god.
So cruel to your trees.
Nature is so sad.
And that takes both my light, so I'm done, unfortunately. I'll talk to you.
Buying
Hey, Jimmy.
1 seed, and I am
Maybe there's a Jimmy out there.
turning that seed into a tree. Now I have a space there, so it goes right back. I'm not gonna burn. I'm not just burning everything, guys.
He's not an animal.
Burned 1 tree.
You right?
Just 1.
Okay. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. I got 4 light. Let's get freaking lit. I'm gonna spend 1 to bring a seed over to my ready area. Now with this one, do I have to wait or can I drop it onto the board? Because it's not on the board. It's just ready.
You can drop that. Yeah. You can pull and drop at the same time.
I'm
It
gonna
just-
do that. Then I'm gonna drop it right there,
Interesting choice.
and then
Seems we are fated to be rivals in this forest.
I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out in the northeast. I'm cool.
I'm going to change a small tree into a medium tree with my final 2 bits of light. But which one? Let's do this in there. Yeah.
Makes sense.
This goes away. I will say goodbye, sweet tree. Instead of rip them apart like freaking savages.
Yep, that's what I do.
You guys are a bunch of wood beetles. What you are.
Is that what we are?
Tear through trees
Wood beetles, huh?
and leaving
All right,
them in the
we're moving.
dust.
All right.
Literally.
And get me 4 light.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
I also
So
am
I'm
going
immediately
to get 4. Yeah, so Mike's big tree is casting a shadow.
But luckily, because I get 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, I'll also get 4. So it's not the worst.
So am I.
Not the worst thing on earth.
Is there scoring somehow? Yes. So eventually, once you get to a big tree, you cut the tree down heartlessly.
I like to think that it just returns to the forest and nourishes the forest soil. That's my personal interpretation.
You cut them down heartlessly, and then you get, depending on how far in on the board you are, you get one of these tiles, and they have points on them, and they're just in descending order. So the most expensive ones on top, and they get worse as you go down. And then they're more potent as you get towards the middle of the board. So we're all kind of trying to get
richer soil in the middle of the forest.
Yeah. Which is why it's darker green. It's like this sandy crap.
All right. I'm going to buy me a seed.
Ooh.
I'm going to throw that seed
Fancy.
right here from the
Dude,
medium
just
tree.
spitting them.
Yeah. And then I will do nothing.
And your light rolls
bank-
over, so if
I'm
you
gonna
don't use
bank
it
some
all,
light.
you can add on to it for next turn. So it is actually good a lot of times to save your stuffs.
Yes, I will do nothing. I will save my light.
I'm gonna buy I'm gonna ready a seed, and I'm gonna throw that seed from here 2 spaces to the
What I was
center.
gonna do.
And got 2 more lights, and not a ton I can do. So I'll spend 2 and bring a small tree into my ready area for the future.
What a future! Quiet. Oh, that was what I was gonna do. So now I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
Figure it out, dum dum.
Figure it out, douche.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
This game is weirdly aggressive.
It is. It's really cutthroat. Like, it's cool in that way.
It seems like it's such a pleasant, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
No.
just have fun in the forest.
trees.
It's like a garden, basically.
Yeah.
But no,
It's really not.
These branches have thorns.
Yeah. This is the first time Nick and I have played not 2-player,
Yeah.
and it's already a way different vibe.
I'm gonna turn this seed into a small tree, and I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Like, it's gonna be real.
Oh, then this goes away because I don't have space for it.
Tears will be shed.
Here you go.
Okay.
And
Sun's
spins
moving.
around.
Bang bang.
Push that stupid mouse. Okay. So now the sun is coming straight down.
All right, I get 4.
So I block myself here, so I get 1, I get 2, 3, and
Yeah,
4.
I blocked
Stuck
myself
at
up there.
4. Stuck at 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, interesting. So I got 4 light. I could. I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna plant. This is gonna sprout rather, and this is gonna go back in. I had space for it. So I've got 3 more light, and I'm just not sure what to do with it. So I think I will ready a medium tree, which costs 3 to do. And that's it for me.
I'm gonna
The thing that's interesting about... go ahead.
I'm gonna ready a medium tree. I'm gonna spend 2 more, and I'm gonna turn this small tree into a medium tree. And this one, unfortunately, dies.
Nice.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, your supply.
So,
Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
so destructive with your trees.
I know. Turning and burning that forest.
That's what I do, baby.
The thing that's interesting about this game
That's it.
is when you have a bunch of big trees out, it's so tempting to keep them because you get so much
You do.
light, but you don't get points for them. And it's like, oh, this game is agonizing in that way where you finally get something going. Because this thing goes up to 20.
I know.
I would love 20 light.
Right?
It's not worth it.
And Saul asked if I saw the BGG game posters. What did I think of them? I haven't. I didn't even hear about them. We were talking. Dan and Matthew were talking about them in our chat.
What of that?
They're posters on BGG about games. I don't know. I didn't know what they were, and so I'm gonna check them out tomorrow because they were talking about them. So no, I haven't. But I hear the Castles of Burgundy one is cool. So that's all. That's all I know. But I have not. I will check them out though. I'm sure they're not as good as my art.
Boom. Which you can find at art.nickmurphy on Instagram. And once again, everything is available for purchase.
Thanks, Mike. It's my agent.
I might have gotten an in to get Nick's Wonder Woman piece in front of Gal Gadot.
That's maybe possible,
Ooh.
which would be tight.
Boom!
If Gal Gadot even was
Starting
just like,
price is $10,000.
I wouldn't do that. If Gal Gadot was like, that's cool, man. I'd boo myself probably.
You'd be like
know?
this, like, oh, that's awesome.
That's dang. Columbitron said, I think a beaver would fit well in the theme of the game. That better be the next theme. It's like you put in this river, there's a beaver, you start building a dam.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if we'll be able to focus on it. There's hidden in these
Oh.
trees.
Are there
Good
creatures?
God, it's hard to like figure out. Yeah, there's little woodland
Oh, there.
creatures.
You know what? I have a little like cat and a rabbit sitting at the base of my tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, little birdie.
Beautiful.
cool.
Beautiful.
Some butterflies and
blue
squirrels.
orange.
Blue orange
stuff.
games, man.
Is
They're
there
pretty.
anything they can't do?
Ooh, there's a Feast for Odin poster? Interesting. I like Feast for Odin. Mike
What the hell is
hates
going on right now?
I'm done. It's your turn.
Shay, where did you go?
I went.
It's your turn.
While you all were talking, I unleashed my strategy of I threw a seed down and turned that into a bigger.
Whoa.
This Saul speaks Hebrew. Okay,
You
yeah, 'cause
did.
she's from Israel. That'd be tight.
Okay.
I'll let her know that you speak Hebrew if I see her. I'm like, hey, it's got a guy named Saul speaks Hebrew. She'll be like,
That'd be
all
awesome.
right.
Bang bang.
So you
Let's
want
move that sun, fools. And Nick's first play.
Senior said, no, I was first player this last.
No, I was.
Oh,
I scooted
cool.
it to you.
Oh, I see. Now I'm confused. Okay,
Firelight
so
for me.
so now this one is a medium tree. So this one does not block this one because it's taller.
But his medium tree casts a shadow that is two
So I
spaces, so
blocked that
that
one.
is blocked. So whatever, we're coming this way.
Yeah.
We're coming. This is
So you
not
block
blocked.
yourself here though,
Damn.
and here.
Oh, well, I don't block myself there.
No, I
Stupid
block.
Shay.
Shade us.
Only get-
Excuse
1,
me.
2, 3.
You put that there after. So in essence,
Didn't
you blocked
I?
yourself.
Didn't I? Yeah, right.
And Skinner asked if there's any other way to view my art not on Instagram. Not right now. I have a friend who's making me a website, so hopefully soon. I don't really know. It's kind of out of my hands. But hit us up on Instagram or something like that, or whatever, or somehow send us your email, and I'll email you some stuff.
Tweet us. Tweet us.
Tweet
We
us
can-
or
we can
however
put
you
anything on
prefer.
Twitter.
But I'll get pictures to you. I trying to get a website. It's in the process. Okay, I got 8.
8 light. Jeez, I gotta catch up, folks.
I am going to. Oh lordy! I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, buy a big tree, and then spend 1, 3.
What is going on with him?
And then I am going to change this tree into a big tree. And this goes here.
Oh, snap.
And that's it.
All right, I know I'm gonna do this. We'll do
This
first.
artificial cherry limeade's so good.
So damn delish.
That goes there.
Who's the boss right now? Sakura's the boss. I just realized. I was like,
Sakura's the boss. Da-da-da,
Sakura's
da-da-da.
the boss.
I'm not gonna buy a seed.
I think
just
Cheryl
yet.
put a slap in on her earlier, though.
She did. She did a little 3-bit slap.
What do I
Pat,
have?
pat, pat. Sakura and Cheryl are too close. They're too good of friends.
Yeah.
They can't destroy each other. I'm the boss. Sakura's like, I'm the boss. You right.
I am the boss of this here chat.
It's on the other side, so I was like, what? We had to switch it.
We had to switch a Rooskers it.
Switch to Rooskers. Oh, this game's so pretty.
Sorry for taking so long, guys. I'm
Should
gonna
be sorry.
put a thing here.
Dropping
Dropping seed
seeds
from
on
that
it.
tree. Well, it doesn't matter.
Dropping
The other one could do it.
seeds
Actually, no, it
on
couldn't, because he
it.
grew from a seedling this
Yeah,
very turn. So that cost me 1,
it's true.
and I've got a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna bank it. I'm banking it.
You know,
Good point,
there
Cheryl.
might be something there. So I've got 3. I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to turn this small tree into a medium tree. Return this to my board. This is going to be 1 and 2. And I'm going to save my last light. Just like Julia Stiles saved the last dance.
Yep.
Pew! And I got to figure something out.
Great movie. That's a great movie. Is it? Actually, I haven't
What,
watched
doing
it.
this?
This is it. Yeah.
Probably,
Julie Stiles
like-
doing this in a chair. Remember that part?
Dude, Julia Stiles owned, like, that 3 or 4 years.
Oh, she was in
Owned it.
everything.
Owned it.
I didn't see her in anything after that until a season of Dexter. that
Yes.
She was in.
She's in Dexter?
She's in a season of
She's
Dexter,
in the
yeah.
5th season, yeah. And then she's like randomly in like the Bourne series, but they never talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
her. I don't know if she's in all of them or what. I remember watching part 1 on TV. I'm like, Julie Stiles, where you been?
Where you been, girl?
She's probably been doing her thing and fine, but
Probably, yeah. That's interesting.
it's like if we don't see them right that moment, we're like, oh,
she was on top of the world there for a second.
Yeah.
And we're in
All right.
season or year
Oh,
2.
we are in year 2. The game 4 Revolutions is the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in some freaking danger. These guys ever turn big because they'll block my trees.
Yeah. This is getting. You can see it starts getting pretty contested, especially 4-player game. It just gets. I'm sure it gets crazy. So unfortunately, my big tree is blocking my medium tree. So it's 1, 2. How many light do I get it for? 4?
You get 5. You get 3 for a.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're right.
All right. And Mike is finally not blocking any of his own trees. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know, right? Once in his life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's up, Jay? J-Bone. J-Bone McCone.
Should we move your sunlight up for you a little
Same
bit?
board regardless of player count. Yes. So in
So much
the
freaking
higher
light.
player counts, it gets more crowded and cutthroat. But I actually kind of like that because in a 2-player game, you can decide how you want to play, whether you want to just like kind of avoid each other and try to outplay each other, or you want to like get in each other's way the whole time. It's really up to you. And I like games where you can decide what kind of game you want to play. But if in a 4-player game or 3-player game, you're just going to get each other's way. There's not much way around it.
Big tree.
Hello.
Why has everyone got big trees but me?
I don't know.
I don't know, fool. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Let's
Tell me
see.
why.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a big tree. Come on, man.
Oh, I know where you're going.
I
I know where you're staying top.
I was so sure. I was like, we're gonna both say big tree. And it's gonna be sick. Let me down.
That is not what happened,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm gonna bank the rest of what I got.
Okay, folks.
I never wanna hear
You gotta shake and bake if you want to win. I'm gonna spend 4 of my 8 light, and I'm gonna spend 3 of the rest of the 4. We're just going right here. We're going right here. I gotta
Nice.
claim my spot in the center of the forest. Got 1 more light. Yeah. I'm going to bring a seed over to my ready area.
Oh man, what am I gonna do? I gotta prep. I'm gonna bring
After
over
this,
a small tree.
we'll chit chat about it.
Ooh La Fancy Tea Party.
Ooh La La Fancy Tea Party in Spirit Island. Because
Spirit Island.
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna
I do know what you
drop
You know
that
what I'm
right
saying?
there.
We need to play it.
Yeah.
Out, foos. G Money.
Peace out, G Money.
The most regal tip of the cap
You the best.
to you, sir. Thanks for joining us as always. We're going back down to cents without the money. That's all right. That's all right.
And I'm gonna use my last 3 to bring one of these in my ready area. All right. Peace out, fool.
All right. We moving?
Yes, we are. Here you go. Oh, you're blocking so much.
6.
I am just
You are.
all of next
Oh
trees.
wait, you are. You
7.
block my. Oh,
That's why it's good to be the center of the forest. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I am blocking myself there. 5, 6, 7.
Oof, that sucks. Yeah, it's tough.
boy.
The center of the forest is a good spot.
Okay, here's what we have to do, folks. Here's what we have to do. We're gonna spend 4. I'm gonna spend 4. This tree.
Really?
Cool.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. So that's 4. So now is when you get to score. So again, we have these piles. This is the richest part of the forest, the center. I get to take this. I think it's hidden. I'll tell you, it's 22 points, okay? That's going to go there. I have now scored. That took 4 light points to do. It takes a lot of energy.
Yep.
I'm going to take this tree and cast a seed back to the center of the forest.
Good call.
And that's going to take 1, and we only got 2 more. So I'll bring a small tree to my ready area.
Sakura says her whole game plan of this game is to get to the middle. It's not a bad game plan.
Yeah, but you know what? None of them, it's not like this one is super low.
Yeah.
And so I think if you get only focused on the center, it might not serve you super well. I just figured I had the chance to at least plant the seed there and stop someone else from getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so.
The The center is definitely great for scoring, but it's also the hardest to get light from.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
get big fast.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I did it right now, because I'm like, as we move, like, you guys are just gonna destroy. You know, it's not
Yeah.
not gonna be good.
Gosh, I only have
There's
4.
too many people around.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna turn this seed into. I have no space for it, so it goes away. And I'm gonna turn this bad boy into a medium tree.
Medium?
Medium tree.
Cheers, medium.
It's just medium. It's just
Cheers,
medium.
medium, man. Because you come fast, as you walk around. Some things are spruces, and you think they're pine.
Julio, what's up?
Hey!
Oh, we didn't change the title, did we?
Damn.
Didn't change the title. I am not drawing. I am not drawing right now.
I got so excited. We were all chit-chatting. Dang, that's on us. That
Come
sucks.
home from work, expecting everything to be done.
I had the game.
He did. Everything, most things were done.
Was at least on the...
I'll be drawing tomorrow night, so we'll probably keep that one up.
That's why I put it there. Bing, bing. You're welcome. I did some work
just
for you.
thinking ahead.
Saving
really.
me some time tomorrow, but I will be drawing tomorrow night on Twitch, live on Twitch. Nick Murphy, artist.
Artist.
Lover.
The man. Damn. Ugh. You gotta get better about that. You know what we should do? Right
6,
after
7.
we finish our stream, we change the title for the next stream.
We should do that.
Right
You're right.
then.
We should do that.
We get better, folks, and that's the point. And with it together, we can take over this country of ours with Twitch and Twanch. And
Twanch. Cool. Did you go?
I did. I put a seed there, and I
We're not
pulled
paying
the
attention to what
seed, and I
Shay's
did
doing
a
at all.
thing.
We're just sitting there just being stupid.
This is my goal. This is how I'm
Shay
gonna
is just
win.
like, I'm going to sit here and play
I wait
this
until
game.
they start talking, and then I do all of my moves.
But wait, I thought everyone only had 2 giant trees. Why does he have 5 giant trees? What's going on?
I know, right?
I've come from
Okay.
first.
Light is going in this way. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Someone get
3, 4, 5,
1,
6,
2,
7,
3,
8
4,
for me as well.
5 for me because I ain't got no big trees.
What's the hard variant, Julio? Julio, that's where we're playing the hard variant. I don't
I think
know.
it's
The
where-
hard variant is where you can't grow seeds if they're not in sunlight.
Oh, that's
Or-
interesting.
Or is it you can't plant seeds if they're not in sunlight? Something
Probably
like that.
grow, I would assume.
It might be both, but it
That's cool.
So
might
you,
just
so
be
you
the
couldn't grow these because they're going to be blocked by this?
first- Right.
Ooh, I don't want to play that.
That would
that
make
sounds
getting
horrible.
the center really
This
hard.
game's hard enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This chat's getting saucy.
I know. Dude, I'm kind of digging Monday night. Kind of digging it. Everyone's
It's
just
getting a little-
like,
everyone's like, it's Monday night. I don't
who's
care.
spanking what? And I'm like, dang, son, what's going on?
Oh, this is not
okay.
good.
Well, what are you doing?
This is a good acute angle. This is an acute angle right
You
here.
look sharp.
This is an acute angle.
That's
right
what
here.
most
This is not
people's
a good
heads
angle.
look like, Nick.
Nope.
I don't know what your problem
Got
is.
14 strands of hair on my head. That's it.
Well, they're so long. You really work them good.
Nothing
Nice-
ever
it's a-
happens in the shade.
It's a nice
Mental.
good coil.
Huh?
You
Okay, what am I doing, Mike?
tell me, bro. You tell me. Nothing happens in the shade ever. I do like that. That would be
Oof, that's rough.
a whole next level. That's an interesting thing to explore, though. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing. It
I'm gonna
needs
go
to be
3. 1, 2, 3.
It's more light.
And then I'm gonna change this one out. Bang bang. Oh, this is gonna go away. I'm just killing all my
Bang,
cheese
bang,
over here.
bang,
Get
bang,
it out of here.
bang.
Boom. That's 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna bring over a seed 1. And I'm gonna bring over another seed 1.
Freaking beautiful is this, though?
I know, it's so
I mean,
pretty.
you want to talk about games, even from straight above, but you get the side view, the property. I don't know many games that like look cooler if you just had it sort of set up on a table. I can't imagine anyone's not gonna stop and be like, "What is that?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
I mean, honestly, I would.
When
yeah.
I ran into you guys,
Yeah, we were
this is the
playing-
game you were playing.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
accurate. That was the day
For
I
the
met
first
you.
time
That was
we-
the
yeah.
moment I met you. We bonded over this.
and that's
game.
probably
Yeah.
why you even looked in our direction at all.
You're like,
What is that game?
yeah,
Oh, hey, it's Mike.
yeah, exactly. That's actually. That,
I was like, "Hey,
really
man, it's
is.
been years." He's like, "Yeah, shut up, I don't care." But
What's
this
going on
game?
with these trees?
Yeah.
Okay, see you later. And I'm like, "Can I get
This
your
game
number?"
seriously
And you're
has
like, "Oh,
crazy
maybe."
table presence.
Yeah.
This is like something like Santorini. It's like again.
Yeah,
these all
really
could have
freaking
been
cool.
like just tokens, like with trees on.
Yeah.
But it's like no, the fact that they put the
Mega
effort
buff.
in to make it. It's like oh, it's so cool. I'm done by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a seed. I'm gonna throw that seed
Dude, you are just
here.
okay.
I'm working on a strategy.
Hey, brother.
Okay.
Oh, you need to.
I got a thing going.
All right.
Put that there, and then that was 2 sunlight to do that. I also need to spend more than that, and so I will do a thing. What will I do? Oh my God, what am I doing?
Solfin asked, do we have a Facebook group where we can all chat and get to know each other, talk about games and not games? Yes, we do. It's the Brothers Murph on Facebook. Here's the thing.
I don't think that's a group though.
Oh, it's not.
That's just like our page.
Oh, we'll make one.
We have a subreddit though.
We have a subreddit.
Yeah. So go to the subreddit.
It's just r/reddit.com subreddit.
Yeah.
The Brothers Murph. And if there's a bunch of people who want us to make a group, we can make that too, so that people can chat and stuff. Because that would be really cool. And the more you can talk about not games, the better. Because get to know each other.
But yeah, so a follower made us a subreddit.
I'm
so
following my strategy of taking my moves while you talk.
let's try it. Accurate.
He's just like, I don't have an audience to maintain.
Eventually, you're gonna look at it and see why.
I'm getting
all of
scared
his
because I am
seeds
seeing
in
a
every
lot of
space.
Yeah, there's
in the center.
Mikey. But yeah, but if people want us to, we will. But we also have a subreddit. The main thing for us is like it's hard to keep track of all the stuff. It's already hard enough to keep track of all the social medias and such. So we have a subreddit now, but we'll do whatever you all want.
Hey, Almost Heaven, don't worry, happens all the time, but it's actually SHEA.
What happened?
Just so you know, this is how a lot of people tend to,
SHAE?
yeah, people spell my name that way a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I blame Game of Thrones because
yeah.
the sexy hooker was named Shea.
That's right.
And it was SHAE.
Do you get that more, or do you get SHAY the most?
I used to get SHAY
Really?
the most, and now it's SHAE.
I think there's more hip Shays and then,
Yeah.
Shays.
Yeah. Like the butter,
like the
exactly.
butter. There's Shea like the butter.
Because he's
No
smooth
joke.
like Shea
That's
butter.
how I tend to introduce myself
that's fair.
sometimes.
I'm Shea like the butter.
Okay.
Shea. There you go.
Nickname in real life is Shea. SHEY. Okay, now it's just too much.
Now it's Shea.
There's a lot of ways. It's a very free-form name.
Yeah.
You can do it however you
It's
like.
like not more
That's
than one way to
bitchin'.
spell Mike.
That's bitching.
Mike is always M-I-K-E.
MAYHK. Mike.
Yeah.
When I used to work at a bakery, and we used to have to write on cakes all the time, like happy birthday, Shea or Mike or whatever.
Yeah.
There was one woman came in, and it was for her friend Jasmine. It was JACYMENNE.
JC, man.
That's
It's-
Jace.
there are
That's
some-
Jace Meany is what that is.
Here's the thing, like, you should name people whatever you want. I love individual, but like, also know that do you want to make their life easy or hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks for their whole life. They're gonna have to explain that. I did some stuff, and I'm leaving one light left over, folks.
All right.
I
Yeah,
planted a
so-
little tree before it gets completely eaten.
Also, people never
Spin
understood my
around.
name until that Breaking Bad spinoff came out. It's like, you're always Better Call Saul now, Saul. Sorry, brother.
Yep.
I was named after Santa Claus. It makes you feel any better.
6,
That's
7,
true.
8, 9 light. Oh my God, I have
This
so
one.
much light.
1,
got
2,
one,
3,
two,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
3, 4, 5 blocks. I gotta get more light, folks. I gotta get more
You got a lot
light.
of small trees, man. You gotta grow, baby.
I know, but
You gotta grow,
how, though?
And Shea's first.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So a thing I know I'm doing is turning this seed into a tree.
Hell.
I hate you.
All right, John.
I think I will then buy a seed and fling it from this tree.
Oh my
Right there.
gosh. Are we seeing?
Yeah.
Are we seeing what's happening?
I really hope you're not.
Here's the thing. When I look like this, yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay. Well,
What's going on?
to my advantage.
Does that look cool as hell?
And do I have? I don't.
So Solomon said, also being an architect, everyone asks me if I'm like Ted Mosby. Is that
Sure, hope
still
not.
like the thing? Like,
Sure,
didn't that
hope
show
not.
end 7 years ago?
Oh, that stays in people's minds for a long
Because he's the
time.
most annoying character that's ever been invented.
Oh,
I don't agree with
I
that.
don't know
but-
about.
Because he ruins that show. Makes it unwatchable.
I would generally say that he is the worst person on the show. Well, Barney and him can fight for that title, but like, I definitely feel like if you go back a little bit, there's some more annoying characters.
Slow dabbing. Bam.
Cheryl's
Slow
head for the
dabbing.
dab.
Bam. More dabs. Thank you, Cheryl.
For the dab.
You got a little flick to Sakura as the boss.
Dab
Like,
on it.
Look
Just a
at
little
that.
dab on it.
I have more things. See, I got trapped in the thing that I usually wait for you guys to do.
yeah, that's true.
I got trapped in the talking. Now I don't know what I'm doing.
So what's that one thing about Ted Mosby? You're like, you listen here, Josh
Look, How I
Radnor
Met
is
Your
a
Mother.
treasure. He's on that new show Rise coming out. I saw a billboard for today. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I think it's a musical show
Something like that.
about high school, but like more. What's the damn old like movie?
Oh, the one with like nine? No. Fame?
Yes, I think it's more like Fame, less like.
That's like David Diggs
Less
in that
like-
movie, right? In that show, right? Is that one?
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
It's like a High School Musical, but a show.
Yeah.
It's like New Glee.
Yes, it's like, but I think more with the tone of like Fame, like more earnest and less tries too hard.
Oh,
That show quickly lost its way.
Yeah, the second Ted Mosby walked on screen. I agree.
Is he in not another teen movie? The guy who plays Ted?
Put that
Really?
for now.
All I remember is Chris Evans in that show being hilarious. And you know, the other thing that's
Yeah,
crazy
it's
is like
great, that
Lexi
movie.
from Grey's Anatomy, like the sister. She was on that. She was like the nerd girl.
That's
Like
that's
before
all,
she got
It's
big.
been a long time
All
since I
you're
watched the
doing.
Grey's
that's all I'm
Anatomy.
doing.
You got a whole bunch of tiny trees and
Not much
nothing
else.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. So here's the thing. I have got to try a little tenderness. I'm going to spend 2 of my 6 light, and I got to get bigger. I got to get bigger here, or else it's just going to go bad. I've got 4
It's not gonna save
more
you.
light. I'm going to spend 3 of it here. I'm just so scared.
That's what you should be.
Because there's just all the trees. This is going to be bad.
It's getting real crowded.
I got to bank the light. I
That'd
got to
be
bank
worse.
it. I got to bank that light.
Ain't that light?
The only thing I have going for me is that I'm the only one who's scored so far. That's literally all I have.
You
but
got that.
might
Though.
have
You
been
do got that though.
That might have been the only
All right.
time I will.
I'm gonna do 5. Bring a big tree. I'm gonna do 3.
Oh boy.
Turn this tree into a big tree. And
Oh,
just
boy.
block out this whole row next to it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The only thing that I think is a little strange about this is that so this is going to block this because the sun will be there.
Yeah.
So, but not only is this going to go from here to block all the way to here, this will also cast a shadow to here, even
Right.
though you didn't get any
I
light.
guess that is a little bit interesting.
Oh, you're
huh?
right. That's interesting. It'd be cool to explore that house rule of
Yeah.
like this already blocks, so no, it will not. So that means that this,
But
or
the
it
idea is
stunts
like,
this-
yeah,
I'll put this right here, by the way.
That's an interesting point. You're like, well, if it
That's
casts
all.
a shadow, does it get light? But no, okay. All right. It's Callie. Drop a match too freaking soon, man.
Well, oh,
You sure
You
did.
see
right
that?
there.
You see how you upset our guest? Yeah, we talked about that. Like, hey man, your house on fire? No. Okay, cool. Talk to you in 6 hours. Your house on fire then? No. All right, cool. We're still here.
Yep.
But also, you're right.
oh, it was real smoky that day.
All right. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, this is
5,
a
6,
bad
7,
round.
8,
6,
9.
7, 8, 9,
I've got
10.
1, 2, 3.
Tight.
Oh, this is going
I think it's time.
time
I
for
think it's
what? Time
to
for
build-
the culling.
to make more trees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
To call.
The culling is upon.
Time to call.
Uh.
Oh yeah. You read that? You read Kevin Smith?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
That was terrifying.
Prayer goes up to Kevin Smith. You guys are all Kevin Smith fans. He had a really massive heart attack last night, and
Yeah, that was
He's
super
doing
scary.
okay,
I
which is
heard
great,
about it on the
but- oh
radio,
my
then
gosh.
like immediately
That
pulled
would've
over and went
hurt.
to Twitter and stuff. Dude, that would have.
that would have
Hurt.
that probably would have been the worst. We've worshipped that dude since we were kids. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh, it's on me. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I thought it was on you, Shea. My bad.
No worries.
Uh,
No, if it you guys were talking, I would have taken my turn.
that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
assumed was going
accurate.
on, and all of a sudden I
Accurate.
realized you weren't moving at all, and I'm like, what's happening?
What's happening?
Oh, Skeeter, what do I do? Currently nothing. But I
he makes board game content.
yeah,
Crushes butt every day.
I had bartend and do stuff like that. But also I have a YouTube channel called RTFM. Just started my Patreon earlier this year.
$100 minimum
Oh God.
monthly.
Well,
All of that is wrong. No, I do it by the video, and I
That's right.
You know, there's good stuff even at like $3. So if you want to contribute to me surviving and eating and paying rent, then maybe go to RTFM, patreon.com/RTFM.
Bam.
Hi, Netters.
Patreon.com/RTFM. I'm going to slow it down.
And yes, this is another Murph. This is Gertrude Murph. Our estranged cousin from
Norway.
Uzbekistan.
That's my Murph name.
Yeah, exactly. His other name is Shea, like the butter.
People have stripper names. I have a Murph name.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna change the small to medium. I burned my small, and I'm gonna keep the other two light. I gotta keep light.
Who asked favorite Kevin Smith movie? Mine's probably Clerks 2.
Clerks 2?
I haven't seen Clerks.
Oh,
What
it's
is it?
so good. Oh, it's so. It honestly, like in terms of like good movies, I honestly think it's his best movie. It's super good. It's probably Clerks 2 for me, then Dogma, and then Zack and Miri Make a Porno, which I think is one that doesn't get as much love as the rest of them, and I think it's a really, really good movie.
It's a really good. I mean, my favorite is Dogma.
Yeah,
for sure. But like, I actually really enjoyed Zack and Miri.
Yeah, Zack and Miri is a great. It's like a really cute love story and stuff, and it's just it's done in a really good way. But it goes Clerks 2, then Dogma, and then Zack and Miri. And then I like them all. But
Sakura just subbed RTFM.
Hey-o.
Boom. Smart move.
That's a new
Awesome.
subscription.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. He's this guy, just all jokes aside, is a really cool dude,
Yes.
and we should support him if we can.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Well,
I try. I'm filming the next episode tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
And that's gonna be for Above and Below. Teaching that game. It's an excellent game. Came out a couple
Did you
of
play
years
Near and Far
ago.
yet?
Yeah. I haven't played Near and Far.
You should play.
Really
I think if you like Above and Below, you'll really like it. It's
good.
super good.
It's really good.
Super good. I like them both a lot.
You can borrow a copy to do the playthrough thing for that.
It's very good. It's very good.
Especially because if he gets to thinking you're going to keep it, I'll march on down there. I know it takes one sandwich to get there.
Yes.
We've determined a new way of judging distance.
Yeah.
It's about how many sandwiches you eat and the time it takes to walk places.
Wait, go back. What were we talking about?
So as I left my apartment to get here, I had a sandwich in my hand, and I finished it, start to finish, the entire walk. So it takes
it's one sandwich to get
for me to walk
It's
here.
gonna take more. It's gonna take more research, but it takes one Black Forest ham sandwich to get here. You don't know about turkey? Probably turkey's about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If we're talking pastrami, it might be a little bit longer.
There's one. I'm so gonna start using that. It's about one sandwich away.
I mean, we already do it, like, in LA, you already count distance by how long it takes. Like, how
Yeah.
far away is it? It's about an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
so, like, a sandwich is not worse.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, Netter said, okay, since our friend Shea, he is not a Murph.
I am an honorary Murph.
Honorary.
What am I?
Shea is
Who am I?
fine.
Gertrude Murph?
Gertrude Murph.
I'm Gertrude Murph.
Gertrude. Yes.
Everyone's Murph name is the name of their aunt on their mother's side,
Yeah, exactly. Only on your mother's side.
which is actually my aunt on my mother's side's name.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Hell yeah.
Well done.
You gotta love a good Gertrude.
Julio asks, they were talking about this on the radio today. What do we call long sandwiches in California? I call them like subs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I call him a sub.
What else would you call
Hoagie.
Hoagies
Hoagies,
or
yeah.
grinders.
Grinders?
Grinders?
That's an app, dude.
Yeah. Hey man, I want to eat a grinder. She's like, yeah, I got a grinder you could eat. It's like, well, I'm right at like Fairfax and Santa Monica. Just like, yeah, that makes sense. That's some specific LA geography for you.
So it's like, I never heard grinder. Hero sandwich?
Yeah, I've
What?
heard Hero too.
What?
I think that's a Philly thing. They call heroes? Maybe?
That's so
East Coast?
funny. And Netters, he does make board game content. RTFM is his channel. He teaches games. It's super good.
I try to teach games as quickly as possible and in an entertaining way.
Here's-
So
here-
you actually
very
want to watch.
This is the best way to
thing,
put it.
so.
Very entertaining.
He is the second best board game content creator on Natick Avenue, which is the street we live
yeah.
on. A solid second.
Yeah.
Solid second. Way better than John.
Oh, screw John.
Yeah, no,
grinder
he
from
makes-
New England. Yeah, it's
That's
East Coast
interesting.
thing.
I've never heard that before. Grind or hero sandwich. I like hero sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just call them subs.
Heard of hoagies.
But subs is like pretty all encompassing.
I think I can.
Is it my turn, brother?
I feel like we can blame
Oh, sorry,
Subway for
sorry.
that. Oh, it's totally your turn.
Sorry, might be.
But yeah, I think we can blame Subway for in cementing subs in our head.
People
Like,
probably say it's
Probably.
because like California doesn't have any culture of its own, so that was just the first thing that was a sandwich in a popular, Subways.
yeah,
But it's for submarine sandwich, right? That's where sub comes
yeah,
from.
because it's the shape of submarine. Yeah.
And you can't market PP Sandos. So,
I wish you could.
I mean, I think I sold it pretty good just now. Just saying.
Start this, guys.
All right. We good. We moving.
It is to me. And I knew what I was doing, and I don't now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You
And now my
no,
part
it's
of the strategy has come into play. Distract Shea for long enough that he forgets.
Talk about sandwiches.
Wait, so this is where the sun is now? This is the new sun position? This way? Dead on?
No. We haven't moved yet. Sorry, I thought we were gonna move.
Let's see. That's gonna cost 2. That's gonna cost 2. I have 12.
And yeah, Netter's on
So,
Twitter. We'll
1,
send you
2,
his link.
Buying this thing.
Got you, girl.
1, 2.
We got you, girl.
Putting that there.
Whoa!
Too many
Yeah.
trees.
Well, maybe. 1,
You guys
2,
should
3, 4.
Get on it.
Culling this tree.
Hey. Bang bang.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
And
lordy.
Is there a point in doing that? That's gonna go there. Have that.
I'm
that.
so
I'm not gonna
freaking
have-
hosed.
You're gonna get blocked.
I do
decent-
want
you're not gonna
that,
block that much.
but I
Me?
can't do that now.
Yeah, you're
but I
blocking
can
I'm
do
getting
that
too
thing.
light next turn. I'm getting too light. I'm getting blocked as hell.
No, you'll get 3. Oh, no, you're getting 2. Sorry.
I might have said sub position. I am hungry.
I will buy a seed.
The sub position, if you get the subway line up right here and be a forward and backward motion into my face,
Back there.
that'd be awesome.
Into my face.
You want a backward motion as well with your sub?
Well, I gotta chew at some point. If it's just a steady in,
Just
I just go,
I want to eat like a cartoon character. Just,
ow, pew. It's gonna go like,
just like put it behind you, like.
yeah.
That would stress me out if I had like a foot long sub and it wasn't moving fast. It was just slowly moving forward to the point where even I had enough time to chew. It would just stress me out so much that it was constantly moving towards me.
It's just go like,
Oh my gosh, that would stress. Even the thought of that stresses me out. All right, we good?
we're good.
We good. What are you doing?
He went
Already
first.
done went.
did?
And I'm,
Oh.
what
Now
I'm
we're
doing,
switching,
Shay,
gotcha.
is not a lot.
He's getting too light this next turn.
All right, let's move this sun around. Yeah.
And this is the trouble with getting into the deep parts of the forest is like these people have walls. This is blocking me here.
3, 4,
This
5,
is the only line I'm getting.
4, 5, 6,
Because this is
7, 8,
casting
9,
2.
10, 11,
Cool.
12,
But
baby.
then this dumb
Cool.
thing is freaking shadow casting on that dumb
Got
thing.
that 12 light. Got that 12 light.
Oh, I've made a. Oh no, I thought I had made a horrible mistake, but I'm fine. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Everything's good. I did not, in fact, make a horrible mistake.
I am in so much trouble. What you doing, Nicholas?
Oh, you know,
Damn, this is bad.
bulldozing.
Thank God. Can you get all your
Those
giant
and some
trees
bulls.
out of the
Ooh.
frickin' twice?
Ho, ho, ho.
I got 13 light. I might as well do something with it.
So you're doing 4 and 8, and those are both from ring 2?
Yep.
Damn.
Bang,
Wow. And you have light left over.
bang. Yeah.
Oh, I respect you, dude.
Salvin,
Freaking-
the game will end when the sun has gone around 4 times.
When we freaking
Fourth year.
feel like
Who
it,
knows
bro.
that, really?
I'm done growing trees.
We'll try to keep it moving here.
Yeah, it's the only issue.
Game end conditions, yeah. 4 times around, and then you count them out.
Get him out.
All right.
And I'm going to bring this tree back over here.
All right.
Jeez Louise.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeebus
Let's get it straight.
crisp.
1, 2, 3.
Netters.
Can you leave me
You should.
be?
I cannot.
Netters, are you going to MeepleCon? I can't remember. I don't think you are, but let us know.
I'm spending 4 light to bring this tree over here, and guess what? That's literally all of it.
All right.
Tight.
Spinning this around.
That is
We
2
are
revolutions.
in year 3.
me right around,
baby, Five,
right around. Finally gets
7,
mine. 1, 2,
8,
3,
9.
4, 5, 6 lights. Suck it on that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
For
5, 6,
flip's
7.
sake.
That way.
Good.
Where do you track? There's these right here. It says 3. So basically it's 1 revolution, 2 revolutions, 3, and then 4. And then it always starts here. So that's how we track.
Dude, Sakura got MeepleCon countdown on the phone.
Right?
I'm
Almost 2
pretty
weeks away.
freaking right there.
Estelios.
Subscribe for 2 months in a row.
Estelios is here. We haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well, Estelios. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play a soprano saxophone. It's That's it.
I wish I had a saxophone that tiny.
Yeah, just
Not that I know how to play a regular
Yeah,
saxophone.
it's
It's a pocket sax. You can just like one hand like Willy Wonka's little flute.
You're like, oh, what's up, girl? Yeah, he's like a little flute.
It's into like a.
It's good to see you, Stelios. Really good to see you.
Let's see.
And thank you, Cheryl, for dropping the Bing Bong.
What am I doing? What am I doing, guys?
So happy we have a big Bing Bong family.
I know.
So
'Cause
darn
if your
happy.
family isn't comprised of Bing Bongs, what's it even comprised of?
Why are you even in that family?
People?
Losers.
Who cares? People, schmeeple.
He said meeple.
Who's going?
It is me. One thing that I'm doing is this.
So you got hand sanitizer and Subterra. Tight. I should bring like hand. I'm always just like, I'll shake everyone's hands. And just get
Yeah.
sick afterwards. I just never even think about that
Here's
stuff.
the thing. Knocking on wood. I have not really gotten sick this year. I work with kids.
Yeah.
I do not sanitize my hands enough. I wash them, fairly often, but there's like hand sanitizer everywhere. I'm thinking that I've gotten to the point where I'm just like immune to everything. Or I'm gonna get like super virus, dude. For sure, gonna just get annihilated.
Get killed, yeah. Well, that's a problem at my work too, because like everything's such close quarters at my work. Like
Yeah.
if even one staff or one client gets sick,
It's tough.
the entire company goes down.
It's tough.
It just rampages. It's horrible. The winter is tough, particularly. It just everyone gets so sick.
Yeah, I'm so excited for MeepleCon. So freaking excited.
Yeah. So Saul said
I'm
when I
gonna be
started
there.
playing,
My friends come in halfway through. It's gonna be just freaking dope. BGG Con, there's BGG Con, Kubla Con, and probably Gateway Con in LA. What?
tell us. When is Gateway? That's the last
That's
one.
Yeah.
Labor Day.
so-
No, we'll be here for that. Oh, it's
That's
awesome.
awesome. We gotta play.
And Saul said when we first started playing the tenor sax, I can only make that high pitched sound for like a month.
But you
That's
did
the
it
number one instrument I wish I could play. I wish I could
Saxophone?
rip some sax.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the sound of baritone sax. I love the sound of baritone sax. I'd probably play baritone.
Leaving it. I'm gonna save up a lot of sunlight.
Okay. We're moving? Or is it? Yeah.
No, it's you.
No, it's you. He's
Oh,
first.
yeah. This is a new turn?
He's saving
I
6
took
life.
way too long on that turn, and I'm
No,
sorry.
you're
okay.
good.
but-
Oh, interesting. Okay. I've got 6.
It's a good point,
I've
Julio.
got 6. What I'm going to do is this.
Good
I'm going
point.
to do this. 3 to make that
Oh.
big.
Oh!
3 to bring this
Oh!
down.
Oh! I know
That's
I
gonna
should-
hurt.
Oh, I know I should have called.
Guess where the light's going next? Welcome here to Photosynthesis. I'm here to tell you how it's going to be in the forest. If a tree falls, doesn't make a sound. It does if you're in my forest, brother.
That's the expansion this needs is Macho Man expansion. It's Macho Man just rolling through the forest. Also, and Alex plays tenor sax too. Dang, we got a bunch of sax players. It's awesome.
That's all for me, folks. By the way, I only had 6 lights.
And Netter says she'll come to Gateway Con if we go to Kubla Con in San Francisco. Since we're sponsored, yeah, our sponsor's not going to send us to Kubla Con.
When is KuplaCon, though?
But we might be able to make it there. It depends, to be honestly.
Because we live in the same damn state, and I love San Francisco. So let us know when
Accurate.
the dates are, and if we can work it, check it. I'll freaking make it happen. I'm there.
My turn?
Yeah.
I think it's my turn.
Kubla is Memorial Day weekend. We should go.
This is,
We'll
big
have
tree,
to-
this is Big Tree Avenue right here.
We'll have to look at it. Memorial Day weekend, it's possible.
Isn't that the same? Oh, that's
It's Game X.
Game X. Okay. Yeah, I'll be down to go to a different one. We don't need to go to three.
Monster Man marches through the forest like we're Slim Jims. I just imagine this one arm just snapping trees in half, like seeing if there's a Slim Jim in the middle of it. Pulls it out. Made from the finest hardwood, brother.
Let's just see it.
KuplaCon Memorial Day weekend. It is possible. We have to take a look at stuff, but like that's possible
It's
because
possible.
we're
that?
gonna
May?
be
What's Memorial Day?
like one of the last weekends of May.
Well,
Normally
possible.
we'd be off work and stuff that weekend anyway, going to a local convention. So like, why not San Francisco?
Sal's got kind of a good point. Says, Mike, if you're going to impersonate a pro wrestler, it's got to be your doppelganger, Mick Foley.
I freaking love Mick
I do
Foley.
too.
I
I'm
got
a huge
no
Mick Foley.
problem with that.
Yeah.
Am I Mankind? My dude love?
Dude
Or my
love.
Cactus Jack?
Dude love's the best.
Yeah.
I love dude love.
Ah, that's amazing. Okay.
Talk about wrestling more.
Are we moving this damn sun or
Yeah,
what?
we
We're
are.
moving this damn sun.
Damn it.
Move that sun!
This is
New game show called Move That Son.
It's easy to produce. It happens every day.
4, 5,
All right,
6,
so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 light. I still have not cracked double digits this game.
My light.
He's light.
5, 6, 7,
Because
8.
he's my phone.
Just went to 15.
Nick can be Sacco and just carry him around.
Julio's just like, what you gonna do, brother, with photosynthesis and his 30-foot pythons run wild on you? I'm not gonna be Sacco. Get out of here, Saul. I won't be Sacco.
Seriously, get out of the chat now, Saul. Sorry, folks. I'm so loud. I'm so sorry. I don't even care. Oh, bollocks. For frick's sake.
Yes! You got 15 light?
I didn't do anything last
Oh
round.
my gosh.
Shay's about to put in.
I would have had more. This tree wasn't there.
Yeah.
I had to do something, man.
Big tree lane right there.
I saw you trying to goad me to put a big tree in the middle. I said, nah.
I said, nah.
Nay. I've got 8 light.
leave us, Saul.
I'm going to put 2 to
sorry.
bring a small tree in the ready area. You know what? No, I don't care. I don't even care. We're going medium tree right here. That tree can burn. So it's going to be 2 light to do that. Now, what else am I doing, folks? Well, I tell you. I
Dumb
have
stuff.
no idea. I'm going to spend 4 of my 6 remaining light to bring this in my ready area. And we're going to do that with my final 2. And guess what? Burn!
Your trees.
Jesus. You guys keep pushing me, and you keep pushing me, and eventually I got to do something bad, man. I'm lightheaded at all moments. Sometimes I do this. I stand up, and I say to Nick, hey, man, I might pass out right now. Just to let you know. I sound very cognizant, but I can't actually see anything. It's all starlight. It's all starlight right now.
It's all starlight.
Are we looking at the sun? Am I looking at a telescope? You tell me. You just can't stand really quick like that. You can't surprise yourself with your motion.
He did. Bang, bang.
Okay. The thing that I'm going to do
Is
Gizmo. I like Gizmo. Gizmo's a great one.
calling that cost me
Gizmo rips.
4. Can you give me a 3rd tier coin?
Okay, can we all just not... Y'all, what, how many trees you guys just cutting down everything? Can we let it live for a while?
Get a seed. Filling a seed back where it
Can
was.
you leave me alone?
I cannot.
All right. Well, I'm glad you thought about it.
And then I have 9 left. That would cost
What
me
is happening, Shay?
6. Is it worth it? Let's find out.
like Shay's going to win by
1, 2, 3,
It's possible. It's very
4,
possible.
and then 5 and 6 to put this here. I will have to burn this tree, and I feel so bad about it.
Battery.
Bad tree.
You did.
But that is a thing that happened, and I've got 3 left.
Why don't you bank it so you have 45 next turn?
I might.
You know what? That's a
I-
good idea.
Might.
Yeah, sass me one more time.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna bank it because I actually
Damn.
can't. Well, I can't really do anything
Wait,
with what I got.
Saul,
so
did we say bye to Saul? Bye, Saul.
No, he's. I think
Why?
he's saying joking because he
No.
told him to leave.
Okay.
I don't think he actually left.
Don't actually leave.
I don't think he actually left.
Unless you gotta go to sleep, in which case sleep.
let's spin this tree around. It's the sun
Spin
around.
this tree. Dude, why?
Yep. That just happened. All right. Oof, I'm gonna get not that many. Oh, I'm
That's
not gonna get that many.
1, 2, 3,
Oof,
4,
let me get
5,
4.
6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Double digits, baby!
Oof, that's not good. I am going to do nothing. Do a whole bunch of nothing. Bye, turtle mesh. Peace out, homeboy. Peace out, homeboy. See you later. Have a good one, brother.
You better peace out, homeboy, if you know what's good for you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Despite that, just the massive hostility coming from over.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, it is 8 o'clock.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's buy a big tree, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's plant this big tree.
Saul's asking, what's that stupid game kids used to play to get your stripper name? Yeah, it was the name of your first pet in the street. So guess what? And this one I think kind of works. We were Honey the 35th. Dang, come from a long line.
Or if we used... Well, I guess it wasn't our first, but the one I was with Grandma Jane's house was if we used Rowdy, because Rowdy, we had cats, was Rowdy Clinton Bar. I always liked Rowdy Clinton Bar. Was my favorite.
Dude, okay, check it out.
I do like Honey the 35th.
Check this out, though. Another one we could do is Pete Taft. Damn, man, that good pipe.
That's a good one, Pete Taft.
Mine is Butterscotch San Fernando.
Dang! Real
exotic,
niche,
you know?
Yeah.
Real niche, but like it's a good word.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you did like the tan. It was kind of like
Yeah.
borderline in terms of like, I don't know if that's, culturally appropriate, but it was good stuff.
It is to you.
That is so funny. Oh, man. Clinton Bar. That was, I never.
Rowdy Clinton Bar was what it was. It's a great
That
one,
was
dude.
so good.
Pete Taft.
I didn't remember
That's a
that.
great one.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
You want go.
I've got 11 light. I got to do something with it.
Like a buttonwood.
I'm going
That's
to
a
spend
good one.
5
That's a great
and
one.
then
Ooh, big tree in the middle.
3 to plant. So that's going to be 8 total. So 5 to grab it to my ready area. 3 more to put it out there from 11. Leaves me with 3 left over. I got to bank it, folks. I got to bank it.
Just gotta bank it.
You got to bank it or dank it, Dad.
That's what they say. in
That's
the
what the
forest.
kids say. That's what the kids say. All right, we're moving.
Yeah.
Aish.
Give me that first player token.
Okay.
Thank you.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going last.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
4, 5, 6. Nothing there. 7, 8, 9,
Well.
10 plus 3 is 13. College. What you gonna do with it, though?
What am I going to do with it?
You tell me, bro.
What am I going to do with it?
I mean, tell me, bro.
What am I going to do with it? Think about that, though, dude.
Oh, jeez. It really went.
You almost ruined everything.
That really went. I know. See it floating above the forest. It's like, nah.
I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, I'm going to do it there. Am I doing it there? Am I doing it there? If I do that there, let's see. It cost me 5 for that. 1, 2, 3. Put that there.
Snap. There's just always so many big damn trees.
And then 1, 2, 3 to buy this back. I don't actually have to do that right now, so I'm gonna hold on to that sunlight. Maybe I don't worry about it just yet. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't worry about it just yet. That's a very like westerny type thing to say.
Yeah, maybe. Instead, I'm gonna spend 2 to grab a seed and throw it there.
Can you put them just on the edges? Does it live on the edge of the
I don't
forest? It's
believe
by
in
a
edges.
river. It's beautiful.
Look, I started on the edges. I'm not going back.
Start on the edge. Now you're here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's figure this out. Here's the thing, folks. I am going to chomp down this tree for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to grab this. We're from the center. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spend 1 and then 1. I'm going to drop a seed right there in the middle. Okay. Okay. Now gotta think of the future here. Gotta think of the future here. I'm gonna spend 5 and bring this into my ready area. And that's it. Banking it.
All right. I'm gonna spend 4. Bring this here. Spend 3.
I see what you're doing. You're putting a tree down.
But do you
You're
like
putting a
it?
larger tree than what you currently had.
Do you like it?
I see what you've done.
I get I figured you out.
I saw it too.
No, you didn't.
Obviously. You don't need to tell me. I don't know anything. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these? What are these little numbers?
At
on
the end of the
side?
game, if you have
Oh, you
extra
get points
light.
for yeah, that's right, for every 3. You're right.
I'm gonna.
It's
Yeah,
really
I'm
convenient
done.
to
I'm
them
done.
to do though. So you're just like, oh, I'm on this thing.
Yeah.
You're done. All right, let's move. Let's turn around.
Saul, I don't need you yelling at me, but I know I'll reap it. This right here?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
2, 5, 8,
So,
9,
oh, you
10, 11.
SO 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh my God! I get 2 light. You sons of bitches.
So let's. Oh. Ooh.
I am very upset. I am. Oh, is it on me, my first
It is
player?
on you.
I'm
You're
gonna
my first
freak
player.
out. Ah.
Don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand.
Don't feel the reaper. I'm gonna spend 3 to turn that to a big tree.
Big tweet.
Oh, I'm so. Every time the sun goes over there, all hell breaks loose, folks. This is not good. Let me think real quick. I'm gonna spend my last 2 to bring a
Little babby tree.
beba tray to my Reddit hour. Nick, what do you think of me streaming tomorrow? You
Like
big bum?
what? Till when? Until when? I'll start streaming at like 6 until
8.
yeah, 8 or 9 probably.
8.
Can you approve that?
Sometimes Moobot's just like,
Yeah.
are you sure
Is
you
there a
want
reason it has
this?
to be 8?
They wrote for your sanity.
Why?
I don't know. Because what if you get too deep into the painting, and then you start to like.
I'll
Become
stop
the
when I
painting.
have a good stopping spot. It'll probably be between 2 and 3 hours. So 8 and 9. That's my guess. I don't know yet. It depends. For me, it's like I'll draw for like
Oh, I
until
get it.
midnight, and so like I won't put you people through that. So
Oh.
Yeah, like sure.
It's like
but
the thing is, here's the thing about all of these, is like these machines, these automods are smart. They're not intelligent.
Yeah.
Like
yes,
it's like context, but it's a machine. It doesn't know what context is. It just read 4 words together and said, not sure about that.
Yeah. But at least it didn't like auto block.
We put it
No.
together of why it modded it, but we're good. Yeah. Dude.
Killing
no
trees
trees,
left
dude.
and right.
No trees, baby.
Don't feel the
Alright, that's it.
Right. Let's see if my math is correct. I am given about 50-50 odds. Calling this
Yep.
for 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Calling that. Buying this tree. 1, 2, 3. Buying this tree for 2. Placing this tree for 2. Placing this tree for 1. Nope. Placing. Nope. Placing this tree for 1.
Oh, so Saul, are you getting home late tomorrow night? Is that why?
That
I'll
was-
go until you
that was
show
a
up in the
lot.
chat.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
brother.
that's it. Oh, I have to lose my stranglehold of the second row, but worth it.
Worth it. You did some work, sir. You got a lot of parents there.
Move in.
Move
Wow.
that sun. Move that sun. Move that sun. Get
Bam.
some buns.
1, 2,
Hot
3,
cross
4,
buns.
5, 6, and 8.
1, 2, 3, 4,
9,
5,
10.
6. That's it. Okay, well. All right, Netter's going to head out.
Bye, Netters.
Netters.
Peace.
Dab on it. We're going to talk about Kublai Khan here.
Yeah.
And we'll also send you this man's information.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go 5. And then 3. Sorry, hold on. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go... Get that ass.
So, Alexander, the game end condition is that the sun goes around 4 times, so we're about to end the 3rd rotation. Next turn will begin the 4th rotation and final. So once you get around there, you just tally up, see what work you got done. There's a couple little things to give you, end of game points, and that's really it. It's pretty simple. Just nice. You score out these guys.
All right, I'm done.
Gray Fox asking what YouTubers we watch outside of board game related content creators.
Outside of board game related, I quite like Walk Off the Earth. They do music.
You do, yeah.
They do music with like random instruments, or they create instruments out of random stuff, and they're just really solid. I like them quite a bit.
I like Kurzgesagt. Have you heard of that?
No.
They do like animated they're like lessons. They teach you about science most of the time.
Okay.
And it's all like cute animated stuff, and they do a lot of pop culture references and things like that.
Cool.
So they have I like sci-fi stuff, and so a lot of times they'll explain like there's one like why aren't there aliens? Just like why aren't there aliens? And there's a lot of theories about like why we haven't met alien life.
Yeah.
It's also called In a Nutshell because Kurzgesagt is impossible to spell.
Yeah.
So if you look up In a Nutshell, they're pretty cool. Also, Extra Credits and Extra Sci-Fi. Extra Credits is an animated like thing about just the development of video games.
Cool.
Which I think is really neat.
Wow. That's awesome. I feel like I used to watch more
Cool. I'm gonna start doing things.
other Science Channel stuff. I do more of that where I kind of get on these little trends of watching different people's stuff, and science is a really big one. I like doing sciencey stuff. What else?
I mostly watch art stuff, honestly. I watch this guy named Jazza. His channel's Draw with Jazza. He's Australian. I like his channel. He also does stuff on Twitch too.
What's up, Razor?
Razor, what's up? Sorry we didn't see you come in. It's good to see you, sir. So I watch Draw with Jazza. There's another artist named Lethal Chris I watch sometimes. Kipto is a guy I watch. He does like street art, like murals, like street art murals. I really like watching street art stuff. Most of my stuff is art. A lot of times I'll just like randomly search art stuff and then just watch random people. Yeah. And then I'll watch like late night stuff, like political stuff, that kind of stuff. But mostly art is what I watch.
Done?
Done.
I'm going to spend, what is it, 1? Turn this seed into a tree. And that's it.
Nice.
All right.
Moving son.
Saving them.
Shea.
Shea Bone Capone.
That's the
1,
third
2, 3,
revolution. We are
4,
on Revolution
5,
4.
6, 7,
At the end of this
8,
revolution,
3,
that'll be the end of the game.
9, 10.
3, 4, 5,
What are we doing?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
1,
and
2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6, 7.
you got 15 total.
Nice.
What you doing, Shay?
What am I
5:30 a.m.
doing?
Oh, you're in Norway.
You're in the Norways.
That's right. Where are you, in Oslo, Bergen? Where are you at first?
God, you're going to Norway. That's amazing.
Cool that tree. Give
Oh,
me a 2.
So gel. Gel
you
balls.
son of
Gel
a
balls in the
bitch.
max.
I'm so stupid. I wasn't paying attention.
That's my plan.
I'm so dumb. I'm so actually dumb.
I'm not going to win.
So here's a
Here's
question.
the thing, though. What do I
That is
do
so
now?
cool, Razor. So pumped.
I do nothing else. I do nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else.
My question is, and I meant, I was trying to pay attention last turn because I realized there was not many of these left,
I
and I
think you
have
go down to
2
the
in that
lower
ring.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go to the singles.
All right. Well, at least it's not for nothing. I'm going to.
I also sometimes watch that hydraulic press channel. I don't know what it is about that channel. You ever
Or
see
just
that?
squishes stuff.
Yeah, it's like a Polish
Oh,
guy who just
yeah.
squishes stuff with a hydraulic press. I
It's
love
pretty
that.
satisfying.
I mean,
I'll get
yeah.
on. I'll get on like fail army compilation kicks and stuff every so often. You know, I'm more of that.
I can't watch Fail Army shit anymore, stuff anymore, because I worked for Fail Army for a little bit.
Oh, really?
They're not great.
They're not great. Oh,
Really?
I never even thought of like the people behind who put them together. That sucks.
I was doing I was on their Twitch channel for a bit. I was a regular host for them, and then they fired me because I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, and they decided they didn't want to work with SAG actors anymore.
Really?
Well, hey,
Yeah.
watch amateur fail compilations. Fail Army can suck
there's
officially.
I mean, whatever. There's so much like fail content out there.
Indeed.
I honestly prefer like not to watch the like fail videos just because it's like I get the Schadenfreude is fun, but and it's not like I don't think they're funny because
Yeah, yeah.
they are.
Yeah,
But
it's a once in a while.
yeah, it's a once in a while thing. I don't want to binge on those.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but they're always put them in like a 15-minute because here's the thing though, I can only watch them if it's like you know that person ultimately was okay.
Yeah.
Like some of them you're like, oh, that dude died, like
Yeah.
for sure, and I'm like, this is not fun. Like you know, okay, I'm going to. Sorry guys, I've got some heartache here. I'm trying to figure out.
And Gray Fox asked if we're on any of the other Dice Tower shows. We are sometimes on Throat Punch Lunch. We have not been good about getting our segment in. We do a segment on Throat Punch Lunch called Adventures in Board Gaming, which is a really fun, great segment, and we just it's more involved to film, and so it's just, it also requires us leaving our apartment to go do stuff, which takes a lot more, and so we need to be better at it. It's something we have discussed about, but yeah, so we're on Throat Punch Lunch as well, and we like it. We like being on that show a lot. That one actually is probably more fun to do than Thrift Store Throwbacks. It's just harder to do.
Okay, I'm gonna bank my last 4. So I spread a seed, I called the tree, and then brought this in my ready area, and I'm done. I'll spend. Sorry. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm gonna change this to a big tree.
Ooh, big tree.
Big tree.
Oh, you think you a big, tree now?
tree.
You think you a big tree now?
I mean, it is a pretty big tree.
It's a sizable tree.
Yeah, people should watch Throw Punch Lunch, man. Ambi's on it. It's great.
Yeah, it's a great show. And I'll bring
It's
this
got
one
good
over.
segments. It really does. I like Jay's the 15 pieces of flair. He kind of creates things for games, and they're always just really interesting. Yeah, we need to get back to with that one. It's one that we kind of have to. I think we're gonna have to like almost shoot a season of shows,
Yeah.
and then release them. So we'll talk to Sam.
Yeah.
At,
It's
MapleCon.
tough. It's tough.
It's tough when you're like doing this, but you're not at the point where you can make it your business. And so it's like, we have all these things to do. You're like, yeah, but also work. So
We gotta work. We
Yeah.
gotta work in our stuff, despite its low quality. No, our stuff. We have to put a lot of time in. It's tough to. We haven't even been on Thrift Store Throwbacks the last 2 weeks. It's just been tough. We've been busy as all ass.
all ass. Okay. We making Sun?
We're
making-
making some, Mike.
I made some
You're way
stuff.
behind on the Sun game.
Sun. You're right, Am.
Julio asked, "What was the first store find that was actually worth the most? What do we pay the most for? Not including your 20,000 leagues under the sea.
20,000 Leagues in the Sea, which costs $100.
It's probably like $4.
No, it's like 10.
What do we spend $10?
Mind Flex. There's a couple things that
Oh
are like
yeah,
$10.
yeah, probably Mindflex. That ridiculous game.
Yeah, nothing has really gone over that, over 10 or 8 or $10. So,
Yeah, really nice. We actually have spent very little money.
which
I mean,
is
isn't that the
plan.
point of the show?
It is, but man, I thank God it's a cheap show to produce. I tell you. And then, O'Sullivan asks, Nick, I just remembered you mentioned you liked the Mistborn series in your recent top 10. I coincidentally just finished the first book last week. I also thought the magic system was really neat. I'm actually reading the second book in the Mistborn series right now. And yes, the magic. I've forgotten how cool that world was. Have you read the Mistborn series and know anything about it?
I don't think who's the author?
Brandon Sanderson?
I haven't, but a friend of mine, she loves Brandon Sanderson and like everything that. So I've heard a lot about Mistborn.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a really rad magic system where people like swallow metals and then can like burn the metals, and the different metals do different things. So like if they burn pewter, it'll make them really strong. If they burn steel, they can like push against metal. So essentially, if someone's wearing like armor or something like that, they could push against them and make them fly away or something like that.
Bending.
Yeah. But it's cool because they have coins, and they'll throw a coin on the ground and then push against the coin. But since the ground is heavier than they are, they like fly through the air. And they throw another coin somewhere, and they'll go. They kind of like do these like leaping. They can kind of fly and stuff. It's just super super cool, and it's just a really weird world, and it's just it's dope. And I'm in the process of reading the second one right now. I was like, oh, that's right, this series freaking rules.
Yeah.
Do you want to go? Me?
Yep.
It's
on to you. Someone said book club. That would be cool to do a book club.
Oh, I'd be down.
I have an actual book club with some friends of mine, and we started it not that long ago. We don't meet often because schedules.
Yeah.
But like the one constant is that one person will suggest a book, we'll read it, and we usually just pick books of like, I don't know, we heard about this book, let's try it.
Yeah.
And the constant is that we always start book club with whoever recommended the book apologizing for the book that we recommended, because there's always something terrible about it. So we call it apology brunch club.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So plans.
1,
2, 3, 4. Buying this. 1, 2, 3. Planting this here. Buying this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Planting it here.
Segura said your top 10 roller girl mention in your top 10.
Nice.
You look at the local team, the Vegas fabulous Sin City Roller Girls. Watch some roller derby.
Freaking
It's
awesome.
awesome. It's intense.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, I have like no trees out there. Holy ass.
4, 5, 8 as well.
I did not have 8.
Well, you're first. So what are you gonna do with your 6?
Oh my gosh. I am going to buy this tree. That's all.
All right. I spend 5 and 3 to buy this tree and place it.
Sure.
I haven't read the Dragonlance series. Zanima, is that Margaret Wise and Tracy
2.
Tracy something? Is that them? Is that no? Is that the one? Sorry, I was trying to figure it out in my head. And then Great Fox says, you guys have done some great stuff. Probably my favorite work is the top 10 of all time in between skits. Freaking loved it. Tracy Hickman, that's what it is. Thank you. We thought they were very funny too. They were very divisive. Some people liked them, some people really hated them, which is fun in my opinion. So, yes, we liked them too. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, I was gonna Solvin, you beat me to it. I was gonna talk about the Kingkiller Chronicles.
Oh, so good.
It's been a bit since I read them, but I really enjoyed them, and I thought that was a cool magic system too.
Yes. And the magic system is not super like. There's not like that much magic in it. It's not like people are throwing around magic all the time. It's like it's pretty subtle, you know. But yeah, they're so good.
That's it for me, folks.
All right.
The thing about the Kingkiller Chronicles, which is annoying, is like people constantly ask like, why are they so good? Why? Because everyone loves them so much. And I can never say why they're so good.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint, like, this is why these are so good. They're just... Because, like, a lot of times in the books, like, not anything, like, crazy or exciting is happening, but you cannot stop reading. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, they're so good. And me, like everyone else, is very impatiently waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
What you doing, dude?
I'm definitely going to cull this tree.
Yeah, smart.
So, culling that cost me 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. It's not worth it though. I've got 7 left. We're gonna have 2 more turns after this. If I Okay. I could do that.
Any video games?
1, 2, 3.
Nick and I play through mostly
No,
the thing
yet.
we'll play are the Lego video games.
Love those games.
We played the first one we played was Lego Star Wars, and we got this thing where it had episodes 1 through 6 all in one game, and it was awesome. And then we played through some of the Harry Potter one, and then they came out with like Lego Lord of the Rings, and that one like next level where it's like an open world that you can run around and do little side missions, then play the levels themselves, and like obviously we love Lord of the Rings, so we 100%ed that. Then we played the first Marvel Superheroes game. Now we're playing the second Marvel Superheroes game on Lego.
Super fun.
And we just love all the silly Lego video games.
And then we'll get into like big RPGs like Skyrim or like Shadows of Mordor or something like that. Well, every once in a while we'll get one of those.
Yeah, I have to go back and forth with those. I played Pillars of not Pillars of Eternity. What's it? It was a big RPG, a CRPG, Divinity Original Sin 2. So I just played that like 100 hours.
Yeah.
Put into that. And it's great. It's an awesome game, but I was like, I get burnt out.
Yeah.
So I just stopped playing games completely after that. I just started watching, like, in my leisure time, just watching TV, watching Netflix and stuff. And then getting back into games, going back to, like, Overwatch, which I can always play. I'll literally put on a podcast and play, like, arcade mode in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Where, like, I don't have to worry about actually being a team player.
Yeah, totally, right? You
know.
just do whatever you want.
On to you, sir.
I think that's one of the reasons why I like playing RPGs, because it's the same thing. Like, I'll play video game, I'll play it like nonstop, and then I get burned out, and it's perfect because I'll play a big RPG a ton, and then won't play anything for like a year, and then like, and that's fine for me because I prefer board games anyway. But like, that's kind of how I deal with it. So that's why I like the big, and then the Lego games we just kind of play casually. And then Solomon said it's the heart of it, and talk about King Killer Chronicles. It's about the people and music and relationships. Yeah, that's true. I love how big of a part music is in the King Killer Chronicles.
Yeah.
That's almost like the magic. It's just, it's so good. I randomly I watched like League of Legends stuff for like an hour yesterday. I don't know why.
It sucks you in.
I don't know. The guy
Like a curling
the guy
video.
was watching spoke Spanish too. I don't even know what he was talking about. I still watched it for like an hour.
Julio 79, I agree, it's the best.
Really was waiting for Red Dead Redemption. I played the hell out of the game, and I'm super excited for the second one. That's a game I'll get into for sure.
Oh, I was agreeing about random heroes being the best thing. I've never actually played.
Red Redemption. What we're talking about? Red Dead Redemption. What's random heroes?
Big one.
Random heroes. Yeah. So in Overwatch, have you played Overwatch?
Like,
yeah,
for 2 seconds.
So it's a shooter. You got a bunch of different characters that you can play. Most people get good at the characters that they play. Like I'm a Zenyatta main, which means I play a healer who also does damage.
Okay.
And I'm decent at that character. All right, let's spin it around. I'm decent at that character, but I want to get good at other characters. So what I like to do is play random heroes. It's like an arcade mode thing where it's not like high stakes or anything. People don't usually even talk on chat. And every time you die, you randomly get switched to a new hero.
That's nice.
That's interesting.
So like I play that, and I'm terrible at some heroes. I cannot snipe to save my life. I'm really bad. Who am I really bad at? Anna's. Like I play a lot of healers, and Anna's my worst healer. But
no, because you had to make a freaking big tree, so I'm not getting any light, and I can't do anything.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Well,
I didn't do that on purpose. I just built a big tree there, and then also I was like,
I'll call this tree.
Oh, right, light. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But I won't be able to do anything for the next round. So that's all right. Go ahead, Nick. Thanks for ruining my day. I agree. I think that's
Ruining my day.
I would want to play that way too, because it's just more even. The playing field's more even, and it's like, yeah, man, everyone can get good at this one little thing, be a one-trick pony, and sit back and like, it's like, nah, fool. Like,
look how good I am at this.
Razor's out. Night, morning. Wait, what?
Morning,
1, 2,
Razor.
3,
Have a good
4.
morning.
Hold on.
Culling this
And
one.
Alex is out too. Peace out. Yeah, sorry, we started a little late
Oh,
today.
Razor was saying night to Alex. I get it.
Oh,
now.
never mind,
I
Razor.
get it now.
Stay awake.
I get it now.
That. 3.
Alexander, we're wrapping it up, so you didn't miss much, sir. But enjoy. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Oh man,
That's
Great Fox
interesting.
said, since we both love Pandemic, what are your thoughts of getting Spirit Island to the table? Seems like a great game you guys will enjoy. It's gonna happen. This guy with this bing bong right here.
What's up?
This guy likes
He's
it a
got
lot.
a copy of it.
Oh,
We've been
it's
wanting to play
good.
it, so we might as well just freaking stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Mine
I
as
have the
well.
expansion for it. It's so
Oh, really?
It's really good.
I want to play it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stream will be
We're
happening soon. Let's just put it that way.
We'll make it happen here.
That will be a bit of a longer stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say.
That's fine.
But
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll freaking make a day of it.
These bing bongs will stay up.
Oh wait, did we move the sun again? I went already. I called the tree, and that was all I could do.
Yeah, I went first, so.
No, I went first. You went second. Did we move the sun again? Are we in a whole new round?
I think we're in a whole new round. Yeah.
So we need to move the sun here. The final round we're going into.
I guess.
No, I think you go and then we do the.
Yeah, I did. So once we moved here, I became first player. I went already.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, you went.
now
You
it's-
only do one thing. Then I did my thing. Yeah.
All right,
That's
so it's on to you.
Okay, I did my thing.
All right, so now we're moving on. All right.
Right.
Cool.
Final round.
Bwam, 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 bwam.
Hope you can cull a tree.
1, 2, 3, 4. I sure cannot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
But
6.
I can get 4 live.
Oh. Only 6. So 10.
What you doing, Nikolai?
I'm gonna cool.
Oh, Nick ruined my freaking chance of calling a second tree. Could have been Colin Kaepernick, but
We don't collect light after this. Like this is we're done.
We'll have
Right?
to double check. I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't believe
Okay.
so. Yeah, but if you do have leftover light,
So, hold on,
like
let me
keep
see.
it.
There's no point in me.
Whoa!
Damn! Damn! We'll dab for that.
Uh-oh.
It's the only show I dab for.
We got a new boss.
We got a new boss. Ooh! Gray Fox done took Sakura out.
I agree.
Ice.
This is the only thing we're dabbing
Ice,
for
ice.
is anything to do with this. If I'm on Twitch, I will not dab.
No.
No.
I save those dabs for
When they
our
count.
friends. For when it
Yes,
counts.
it's true. All hail the new boss.
I think
Well
Sakura's
done,
relieved.
Gray
I think
Fox.
Sakura's relieved.
I don't think Sakura likes being the boss. I think she's
Nah.
done.
Y'all know me?
Yeah, there's no point in me putting out new stuff.
4. Calling it. Give me. Where
Where were you?
this was here. Give me a 1. It certainly was not center.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't.
Lagging or just me? I don't know. Everyone else, are we lagging?
Lagging on it? Or are you talking about the animation? Because that does.
Oh, the lagging. Hey, Gringo Graham. What's up, brother? We are. Interesting. Oh, we drop any frames? That's weird. It doesn't look like we're lagging on our end, but let us know if it gets better. Sorry.
All right, so we are done, right?
The
Everyone's
animation
done?
always
Did
lags.
you take your last turn?
I did.
Cool. Then yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing
Let me
anything.
see if we get
Well
one
done.
more light. I don't think we do.
I would be surprised if we do.
I mean, I don't know if you score anything for the leftover stuff or how that works.
You get a little bit of light for your.
Yeah, you get a couple points.
Or a little bit of points for your leftover light.
Oh, we played an advanced variant.
Yes, we did. With the 4th rotation.
Yeah, no, we don't get no lights.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's count it up.
So we're counting up. So basically, all we're going to do is count out these tiles. Your leftover light will get you between 1 and 6 points or 0 points if you use all your light. And that's really it. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, the counting part's not. 30.
This is the most interesting thing to watch.
Watch us count. 101.
Well, I didn't win. 88.
117.
Oh, well,
Nice.
whatever.
Cool.
I literally only
I thought I
got.
was slightly
I
closer.
stuck on the outs with these 2s and 1s. Is all I got. I was like, I should probably move it, but you guys were all up in here, so I was like, there's no
Yeah.
point. I was like, I'm just gonna try to get a bunch
Well,
of
and
2s and
you
3s
still
and
got
1s.
really close.
I
So-
planted all the seeds in this ring.
Yeah, and then they were already
Like,
there, so I
it.
couldn't do anything about them.
Yeah.
No, smart. No, smart.
That was one thing in an expansion I wouldn't mind seeing is some way, especially with seeds, that you can maybe like attack other trees or like send in squirrel armies or something. You know, like
there's the one thing that
Send in the squirrels.
that you were doing, Mike, which was a good strategy, which was like constantly taking the center.
Yeah.
always you.
Well, the
pull and
last
you
time
pull
I
one
took
in.
the center with no intention of ever growing, I was just like, now no one's going to get that last,
Right.
thing. I mean, it didn't work.
I guess.
I didn't win, but, it's, yeah.
But I don't know. It feels like a good strategy.
Yeah.
It's similar to what I was doing of just blocking.
Yeah, 100%. It was purposeful, and I was like, if I can just kind of control that and da-da-da, like...
So like maybe some way to like send in a squirrel to eat the seeds before they grow, or something
Oh,
like
that'd
that. Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
But I
Some that you
wonder
don't
if-
just like.
That's what I'm saying.
on.
Seeds, particularly, I think you could do something where.
Yeah.
Do something. All right, Razor. Yeah, I'll explain how the scoring works. So, basically, you put a little tree out. You put a little seed out here, right? Boom. Also, there's different rings. There's one leaves, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, and then the middle is 4 leaves. So put a seed. You can grow that seed into a little small tree. Then you can grow that little small tree into a medium-sized tree. And then you grow that medium-sized tree into a big old tree. And then you cut the tree down. You cull it, and it goes away. And then you get one of these scoring tokens based on where in the ring you are. So in this situation, I would get a 2 that has a certain amount of points on it. So what you're trying to do is plant seeds, grow trees to the top, and then cull them down to get these point markers. But again, you want to do it farther in if you can, because the soil is more fertile, which is why it gets darker and darker and darker, and that's how you get points. Actually, the game is super simple.
It's one of those games that the rules are nothing. They're super
It's the
easy
2
to learn.
pages, yeah. It's super.
But there's so much strategy involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, one of the things you kind of start to learn is putting trees like this is good because these will never block each other.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
if I put a tree like here, this will be blocking
Yes.
like one of the turns. If they're the same size, they'll be blocking half the time or a third of the time. But here, these trees will never be in each other's way.
That's a good point.
And so you want to block other players. You never want to block yourself if you can. I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna happen.
It's
but-
gonna
Razor,
happen.
yeah, it does have to be full size to cull it. You have to go in that order.
Yes.
And like you want to cull trees, but the bigger the tree is, the more light it gets you, which is
That's
the money
also
you use
one of
to
the
get
issues,
more
yeah.
trees. So
You did a
it's-
good job of like knowing, I think, when to bank light.
Yeah.
Like how much you're like, let me save it, and then you had a couple big turns.
There are some times when it's like I could buy this thing, but there's no reason not to wait if all I'm doing is buying it.
Right.
Because if I'm gonna buy it and place it on the same turn,
Sure.
I can wait to do that. And
Yeah.
also next turn I might not want to do that. So
Yeah.
there's things there.
Yep. And I kind of was like, in a 3-player game, I was like, because you guys were really fighting, I was like, let me see if I can try and not be much involved in this fight. That's why I kind of stuck up here. I was like,
Seemed
let me
like
see
it
if I can
worked.
just
I
kind of
mean-
grow and get enough of these tokens where I can maybe pull out a close match and
They
stuff
got
like that.
you to
It's not-
second. It was close.
and it does.
so-
It wasn't
close.
too bad. I mean, that's one token away. What, say you were 16 points ahead of me? Like,
Something like yeah.
yeah, it's like that's like one
Yeah,
token
one-
away. It's
one-
not that big a thing.
one culling.
But the issue was I couldn't get past the second ring. Because
Yeah,
this was
I did
always
block that
covered,
really
so I
well,
was just like,
Yeah, either.
well, yeah, it's a good game, Razor. It's really good, and it's tough. It's cutthroat. Like you really gotta make room for your trees.
Yeah,
Like you
this
gotta.
is a game that I really liked it. Not that I did great. I liked it 3-player better than 2.
Yeah,
because
you kind of are.
there's just
I
a lot more
think-
to.
I think 3-player is the ideal number.
Yeah.
I think 4-player
would be rough.
you're in your way a little too much.
Yeah. I
Um,
can't imagine because in this one it was tight already.
Yeah.
Space-wise.
And 2-player, you just have too much space
Yeah.
to do whatever you
You're
want.
just kind of doing your thing.
Um,
I like that. Like right away, we kind of saw like, all right,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right, I'm gonna see about you.
Well, I
just
like
face
3-player
a
because
little
you
bit.
can choose to do different strategies. You can try to choose to do me where it's like you're kind of trying to stay out of the way, kind of not, kind of being, but like in a 4-player game, it's like you have no choice. Like you are just
Yeah.
gonna be straight up in everyone's way
Yeah.
all the time, and that's okay. But it's just like I like being able to choose. Because again, I'm not a big conflict player.
I mean, that's a lot of games. I feel like that are 2 to 4 player. It's like 3 is the sweet spot. You know. 3 is
sometimes I don't know. I think there are some games when 4 is like it's 2 to 4, but you really should have 4. Like
yeah,
we
there's
do.
some.
We have an example. We played Cry Havoc over the weekend, and it was at our convention, and we played 4-player. We had never played it more than 2, and like that game was dope at 4-player.
I haven't tried Cry.
I really like it
It's,
too.
I think
as
it's way
well,
over
but-
there, Nick. Like go around the table.
Oh,
Yeah, well, it's cool. It's just, it's like totally asymmetrical. So like whatever you can be machines, humans, the pilgrims, or like the trogs, which are the native things to that planet. You only actively plays the trogs if it's a 4-player game. Otherwise, they're kind of AI. And it's just cool because they all play differently. You kind of have different things you do, and it's area control. And so that one really worked at 4-player. And seeing everyone's like kind of different abilities and stuff, it was just like way more fun.
Yeah.
At the 4-player. So yeah, there's exceptions to every rule, but I feel like 3 is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, some of the games it doesn't change much, just adds time. So I'd rather be at 3 and have a quicker game. But
Yeah, like I just was able to play Edge of Darkness, which is on Kickstarter right now, and it's a great game. It's a little expensive, but if you got the cash, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And that's a game that I don't know if it really like is much better the more people you add. Like I think I think that it's solid because I've played it as 2-player.
Okay.
And you play it 3 or 4, and it changes it a little bit, but it mostly kind of just makes it go a little bit longer.
Okay.
Not that that's a bad thing because it's a fun game to play.
Yeah.
But it's one of those games. Yeah, like it does just fine with 2.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. For us, it's a big. It has to play well at 2 for the most part. Like because it's mostly just me and him. So it's like we make some exceptions, or even if it's like it's pretty rare that we'll get a game where like this game, unless it's like a party game, we're like this game is really better for more people because at us it's like what's the point? Like
Do you guys ever play Star Realms?
We play Hero Realms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, same thing.
Yeah, but fantasy instead. Yeah. Yeah, we really like it a lot. It's great. It's a great little deck builder. Yeah. Wonderful little deck builder.
That's one of the best games I've bought for $15.
Yeah, so cheap. Do you are there like the hero packs or like the upgrade?
They do. Yeah, I got an expansion for it recently, but it was a full like extra deck.
Oh, okay.
Because they had a second like just standalone expansion. So I got that and then I combined them and I bought a special box that they like actually it still looks like Star Realms and it's also let's get it because I didn't want to buy one of those like cardboard deck boxes.
Yeah, I hate those things.
That's awesome.
Hero Realms campaign. We haven't gotten the expansion that makes it a campaign yet, but we want to because I'm sure they'll do the same thing with Star Realms. But like now they made it Hero Realms where it's like co-op and you can have like a campaign game with it, and I'm like that's interesting. And so it's because it's such a small game. I'm like that's interesting.
Yeah.
Skirt asks, how do we organize our game collection on your shelves? We kind of just
put it in there.
Wherever we. Yeah.
We typically put things by the same company together, but other than that, it's. I mean, Nick just did some reorganizing over the weekend, and there's not a ton of rhyme or reason to it. It's not alphabetical. No. It's not.
It fits. I mean, IKEA shelves are like perfect.
They are.
These are the IKEA shelves.
Yeah, they are the Calyx. Yeah, they're like tailor made because they're 13 inches
just high
by 13 inches, and a lot of board games are 12 inches by 12 inches. That's like a normal like Ticket to Ride box. So they literally fit perfectly
with like just enough room to put your hand.
And grab a game. It's like they're so good. Yeah, no, we don't really have. We tend to put games we play more near the top, just out of habit. Yeah. And then our restoration game stuff is right here, so it's kind of always in the shot.
This is the thing I feel like game designers need to understand, or box designers, is that these boxes are going sideways.
Yeah.
Like you're not stacking them.
No, I'm not pulling up the whole things like no.
Like a minute about
that. You need to make your inlay so that it can hold it.
Doesn't turn into hot garbage
vertically.
There's inserts that are like great inserts if it's flat.
It's flat.
Yeah.
But like Small World, we end up getting rid of the insert in Small World because again, it's like everything fits in its own spot. But you turn on its side and the board isn't snug enough with the top of the box that it keeps everything there, and it has a million little pieces, and it's just like everything's just in bags now.
I'm scared to pull my Small World out.
Oh my gosh, like yeah, exactly, because like they fit this way, and I can pull out an individual box. I'm not pulling the whole thing out. Like I'm not doing it. I don't care what my mom says. It's like
Someone asks, Julio asks, what are all restoration games?
They're
got boom, Indulgence, Restoration Games product. Fine, Restoration Games product. Stop Thief, really fun. Uses an app and makes sounds. You have to track down criminals. Super fun. This is my favorite. Downforce.
Yes.
It's a racing game. I really want to play this and get like maybe Christina like do a full 6-player. This is the game right here. Yeah. Can play 2 to 6. Play it at 6.
Yes.
Way fun at 6.
We'll eventually try it too. I'm sure because I'm just chatting.
I think it'd be fun, but like it's cool if everyone controls one of the cars.
Yes.
All the cars play no matter what the player count, but it's cooler if.
This is one of those games. At the first play, I was like, "Oh, this game's. I'm gonna like this game." Like I was like, At the first play, I was like, "I'm gonna like this game a lot."
Yeah. So those are 3.
It's really good.
There's Fireball Island coming at the end of the year, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then Tea Party, Dino Tea Party or something, right?
Dino Tea Party. I actually don't know much about that one at all. But Columbo asks, "How excited for the Fireball Island?" Pretty darn pumped. We actually never played Dinosaur Island. Also love Dinosaur Island. Fireball Island. At our local con, they had a game of it, like
the OG.
The OG. And so we finally got to like see it for like the first time, and it was cool. It was super fun. And from everything we've heard about the new one, for the things that we've seen and they've talked to us about, it's gonna be cool because again, it's gonna be like the craziness of Fireball Island, but like with a game. Like
Yeah.
with an
Actual
act,
game attached.
yeah, because Fireball
Yeah,
Island,
just
it's
a
all
little bit.
luck, and it's great. The gimmick of Fireball Island is so good, but like the old one's really just a gimmick, and the new one is like, it's gonna be bigger.
That's got that 3D like thing on.
Yeah,
right?
there's like all these shoots that like there's Volcar, who's like the big mean volcano
Spinner,
guy,
yeah,
and he
the
spits out
volcano.
fireballs, he spits out marbles, and they go down these chutes and they hit people and stuff like that. And so it's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Where there's this guy who we're hooking up with, hopefully soon, but he throws like full out Fireball Island parties.
Yeah.
Where like
super into it.
you have to be in 1930s garb, you have to have a password to get into the party.
It's like a speakeasy for gaming.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then they order like Fireball Island themed cocktails and stuff like that,
Wow.
and like they play the game for money and stuff. It's like, and so we're gonna go and we're gonna go hang out with this dude at like one of these parties, and I'm so excited for it. Yeah, so so you play the old one's kind of underwhelming. I agree because again, it's just kind of random, and the gimmick gets old after a while,
yeah.
which is why when they redo it, it's like there's an actual game in it, which is nice. Boo! Oh, hey-o. No one needs to see that.
Boo!
Boo!
Okay.
Indeed. What's up, Steve?
Uh,
You're late. You missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You stop. Excuse me.
Steve.
Yes. Now we're bigger. Sorry. 7 Wonders goes to crap when sideways too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's talking about the games that are
Yeah.
awful sideways.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a lot of them. Game designers, take note.
Come on. Seriously.
Yep.
Everyone does it. Like I know so few people who do them stacked on top like that.
Well, because it's if you do it that way, the things it's so hard to like get stuff.
Yeah, you can't
out.
get
like
stuff
think
out,
of
yeah.
how books are stored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take notes.
I
Sideways.
I have a couple that are stacked vertically, and it's just the like a regular shape, but I don't
Yeah.
stack higher than 4.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just too nuts otherwise.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes, indeed, Sakura. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
What?
Eloquent. Century Spice Road is fit literally. I'm
Like
not-
it's fit. Like it's
Laterally?
literally fit. Like
it's like
yeah,
jacked.
it's been working out.
got, like,
It
washboard
appreciates you recognizing that. Good
Yeah,
job,
that's
Julio.
fair. That's fair, Julio. Good stuff. Yeah, no, seriously, that drives me crazy. There was a new shelving unit on Kickstarter
Oh.
that was super expensive.
Yeah, I
But
saw
it-
this. It was awesome.
It
but
was
oh
really
my
cool. It was
God,
like
does it cost
customizable
so
in
much.
terms of like where you put stuff and stuff. But it was cool because it was individual slots that went like this.
Yeah.
And it was
like a CD case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But for board games, and it was super cool, but it was super expensive. Like I'm like, just get these
Box store.
box. Maybe that was Boxthorn. Yeah.
That's the thing about there's like there's been a lot of kind of I guess geek chic cool things that people are making for geeks, and they're
Yeah.
all ridiculously expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Broken Token is one of the more affordable ones.
Yeah.
That's not
They,
cheap.
yeah, they make the individual inlays, and they're fantastic. They're not cheap.
No, it's like buying a second game,
yeah, I was looking at the Gloomhaven one because
Yeah.
so much stuff
and
in
it's
there.
so needed. Like
It's $80.
Yeah.
It's more than a lot of games that I own.
I know.
It's so hard to justify it, you know.
It's like we really like the game Caverna, and it's like that's a game where it's like it cuts down the setup time by like 20 minutes with a everyone says the Broken Token is absolutely 100% necessary.
After playing a couple times, I agree.
I agree. No, I agree. But it's like I think it's like $60, and that game's already like $80, and so you're essentially buying a second game
Yeah.
for that game, and it's just like we have Broken Token insert for Castles of Mackie and Ludwig because again,
Oh,
same
yeah,
reason.
that's
It cuts
necessary.
down like 20 minutes of the setup time. It's so necessary, but it was like it's great, but it's just like I wish they were cheaper. That's the thing. It's so like we'd love to have a board gaming table, but like they're so expensive. Like they're thousands of dollars, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that's one thing. But we don't also have the ability to like make one because we don't have a garage, you know.
Right.
So it's like it's yeah.
Sakura said if it takes more than 20 minutes to set up a game, get the insert. Yeah, that's a long time.
It is. It's a long time.
Solving instead of Gloomhaven 5 minutes? Jeez. That's... I mean, yeah, it's definitely... I can't say that it's worth it, but, like, it's definitely useful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
absolutely recognize that.
Yeah, it's the cost is where you're just like.
If I had the cash to just throw around, I'd absolutely buy it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's when like Ambi's never bought an insert. I usually am like, no, I'm not going to. But man, they're. I wish they were cheaper. Yeah, I just wish they were cheaper. It
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks that they're again a lot of the cool stuff like that is just man they're expensive.
Dead of Winter has a really good broken token
Oh, really?
insert. Yeah, my friend has that one, and it's because there's a lot of like the
I think
individual
John
cards for each thing. It puts them in their own slots. And,
I think he did too.
Yeah, our
so-
buddy
so-
John has the insert. And it was pretty slick. They're always really well made. Like the broken token.
Some of them
especially.
are more necessary than others.
Yeah.
Like if it's just like a card game, you don't need an insert for
No,
it.
listen, there's
but-
somewhere I'm like, why? There's an insert I saw for like Seven Wonders Duel, and I'm like, that's a small. Why did you? Again, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
the
expensive, but I was
insert-
like, also the insert was already pretty decent,
good,
and then I'm
yeah.
like, why would you get an insert for this? But I guess if you got the money you want to. I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't try not to yuck anyone's yum, but so it's like, go for it.
Does the regular insert fit sleeved cards?
Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Because maybe that might be it. Because like
That
a
might
lot
be
of people do like to sleeve their cards. So,
But again, talk about game designers and publishers. It's like if you're gonna have an insert, make some people, not
enough
everyone, but
room.
some people sleeve their cards. Make it so there's enough room to put sleeve
Because it
cards.
can't
in there.
cost them more. Like,
no, it's
Nah,
just a
it'll
slightly
just change the different
design, and
molds.
they'll-
Yeah, exactly.
They'll shake around a quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
People got like Blood Rage insert. I hear is really good for Broken Token.
So
And then
much cash to
Green
do.
Ram says no inserts for this guy. I'd rather have another game or two. For the most part,
It's
I
hard
agree.
to-
Like
yeah,
it's hard
just-
to see
Next
otherwise.
versus Mains has probably the best insert in a game.
Good
Just
thing
like
Riot
as it
Games has
is.
got billions of dollars to spend.
Ogpaws. I don't know if we
I don't think you ever popped in the chat before. So
What's
welcome to the chat. It's good to see you, Ogpaws.
give us a follow if you haven't already, and ask if we played Pandemic Legacy Season 1. Sort of. We played through, like, May.
May, yeah.
And then we haven't played in
Oh,
call
yeah.
it a year and a half.
Yeah, and we really want to. The guy we were playing with, we just haven't had a chance to get rid of him. Yeah.
It's so good.
I know.
I want to finish it so bad.
My friends and I just started season 2 recently, and we've carried over all of our headcanon from season 1.
Oh, really?
And like, Pandemic Legacy is a great game, but what we loved most about it was that we had these like personalities for the diseases. After a while.
Oh, yeah.
So you name your disease at the beginning of the game. Each disease, and so there are 4 of us, so each of us
Oh, yes.
picked one.
Nice.
Mine was just Greg's disease. And we decided that it was caused by a person named Greg going
Yeah.
around and spreading this disease just all over America and Europe.
Yeah.
And then there was Hamthrax. And then there was the N-word. Gotta get rid of that. Can't have that.
It's a big problem.
Have it.
And
Will
then
not do it.
the last one, which was Asia, which was the worst disease throughout it, was maple syrup urine disease. Fun fact, that's a real disease. And it's neurological or something like that. So we decided it became airborne.
Okay, nice.
Or genetic. That's what it is.
Nice.
And so now all of that has carried over into this thing, and
That's awesome.
it's ridiculous.
That's amazing.
So
Ugh.
a lot of fun with that.
Kilometron
we have to do that,
asks,
yeah.
any board game regrets? Maybe throw one away or pay too much money for one?
Ooh. I don't have like regrets as like I bought a game and it turned out to be bad because I tend to be pretty discerning when I get a game, but there are games that I've bought that I just never play.
Which one do you got?
Um,
Yeah, this one. This is the one.
Ooh.
This
This seems
one.
like a big box.
This
It
one.
is. Oh,
You
now
can't
he's
see it.
good.
You can't see it anymore. You can't see it anymore.
Orcs Must Die, The Unchained. This is a Kickstarter that we got.
Yeah, this game sucks.
Oh.
Does it?
Yeah.
We have to play it again.
We'll try it again. It was not
This
fun.
is a game that, in like theory, is kind of cool because
It's a great idea.
You like, I don't even remember.
It's like
the-
tower defense.
It's kind of like tower defense.
Yeah, it's tower defense, but it's based off a video game, which a lot of people really like. It's essentially like it's a tower defense, so all these like minions and stuff are coming in,
Kind of in
and you're
waves.
protecting like one area, but you're like laying traps all
Yeah.
over the place. You're like laying all like a spike trap and all this stuff. I'm like, what a fun idea! And I looked at the gameplay, like seemed cool, and we got it, and it's so boring. It's
Just-
not fun. It's not fun at
Well, it's just
all.
because so much of it comes down to like the order that the monsters come. I think it's like a deck or something that dictates, and there's like kobolds that move really fast, and it's like either they're gonna rush you and you can't do anything about it, or you get like set up nicely enough and you just are good.
Yeah,
And like either way, it's like not super exciting, and so you're like
yeah.
So we kind of got burned on this one a little bit.
That's the only one we've gotten burned on. There's certain
We should've
games
done,
that like
you know.
we're not quite as big of fans of,
But
but,
now
like,
we're kind of like in Shea's. It's like we do our research.
yeah, we know
Yeah.
what games we'll like and what we won't like. That's pretty much it. Honestly, that's the only game I've like we've gotten that like I'm like
What's the other one
I don't
you-
like this
What's the other one
game.
you're gonna?
I don't know, honestly.
My biggest regrets are just things that I can't
I've
get to
got
the
one.
table. Like, I have a game
Yeah.
that I really
Yes.
want to play. It's called Archipelago, but it's a really intense, like, really complicated, like, exploration and, like, economic game. And I think it looks great, and I've played it once.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to get to the table because it takes a long time to teach. It takes a
Yeah.
long time to play.
Yeah.
And it's not the flashiest game. So it's a little bit harder to say, like, hey, let's play this game.
We'll play it with you.
I mean, I'd be down.
I mean,
I'm down.
Yeah, Archipelago, and
I'll
then
look into it.
I don't regret it at all. But in the same vein, is like I can't. I have Cosmic Encounter, and I've played it like since I bought it. I've played it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, if you get some more people, I'm down to play. I've never played. I've always wanted to play it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
never
It's on
played
my 10 by 10 list.
Because I know it's like a negotiation game or whatever, and it's like those kind of games I don't think I'll like very much, but that's one that's like so classic that I really want to try it at least, and so I honestly don't know how much I'll enjoy it. Another one, like he said, games you can't get to the table. Like we have like The Others, which is a game I really like, but it's like you really want like the full contingent of like 4 or 5 to play it, and like we just won't. That's why we got rid of Conan. We had Conan, which is like a 1 versus all game, but you want like 4 or 5 to play it. And we just didn't, and so like
That's
we
why we swapped it
sold
for Ninja Turtles because we figured that theme might draw more people in. And
Or
when we
like-
played, it was really fun. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah,
play
we're playing that again.
Ninja Turtles.
I'm down
we
to
can do that whenever.
Do it.
Yeah.
And then like there's like the new, it's not a new version, but the new Batman game that's coming out.
Yeah.
That's based on the Conan system
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like that one I'm interested in because that's again a theme that like might have more. Conan was kind of the, and then the art was kind of super misogynistic, which didn't help.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
What game would you want a Legacy Edition for? Because I love
Jenga?
I love the idea of Legacy games. I'm trying to think of what would be
Yeah,
good.
like what would
'cause,
lend itself to?
I mean, maybe Spirit Island. In a sense,
That's interesting.
like it's already got a lot involved, but I could see there being a story to it. It would kind of have to change some things, but
That's I guess kind of the thing is I think a legacy version of a game will always have differences, but like how much do you stray from like the base game that made it popular? I was just thinking, as we played it last night, Nick and I played Terraforming Mars.
Terraforming Mars. Damn it.
It'd be cool to do something where like you
Each game's a
terraform it
generation.
and then like it kind of you do a generation at a time. So you do like
I'd
the
want to do
micro.
I'd want to play Terraforming Mars where each generation is a game.
Wow. So you do
And
like
it's
small
like
stuff
12
on the ground.
generations. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I mean,
I don't know what
either
that
you
would
do
be.
or you
I
do something
just-
where you terraform it and then it goes into like
Living
once-
there?
Yeah, and then like how do things shift and does war break out and I don't know.
That's interesting. That'd be cool
But
too.
that would be very different from the game. So you're like, is that too?
yeah.
Whereas yours is
That's
like you
interesting.
could keep the game, but you kind of go micro instead of macro.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. That would be cool to me. Is like each generation is a whole game. I think would be interesting. And I don't know. I mean, it's like maybe working on a region at a time. You're like working on like these 3 hexes, and again, it would probably broken down more. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that would work, but
I'm gonna put a wild card down. Ticket to Ride.
Ticket
Yeah.
to
Legacy.
Ride.
Yeah. How would that work?
I don't know.
You get literally a blank Earth, and you decide what.
Oh, those train games exist.
That's true.
There's like all these train. I've never played any of them, but there's train games that are done with like whiteboard and markers,
wow.
and you're actually just drawing your train tracks. And that's a lot of train games are like that.
Viral. 20 games, and you're really trying to kill that person.
Like, you just like literally kill their kidneys.
Yes.
Now they're waiting for replacements.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
finally get a transplant.
Yeah, those are my answers. A zombie side type game, a game where it's like,
Already
especially like
kinda
a
campaigny.
cooperative game where it's like some kind of big kind of minis. Well, I guess a campaign game is the same thing. No, I'd want it where there's like legit.
Well, someone is saying like Dead of Winter.
Yeah,
Gray Fox.
that'd
Dead
be
of Winter
kinda
would
cool.
be a cool thing. I think I would rather have that than the Warring Colonies that they just came out with.
Yeah, that's a way to 2 teams or something like that.
Yeah, it's 2
Yeah.
teams against each other, and I don't have a problem with that. But like someone was saying it, I think it Shut Up and Sit Down. They were saying it like it's cool, but you need like 8 people together
Yes.
to do that.
You
and
need 2
that's-
games,
and
yeah.
it's like all day that you're playing that.
Yeah.
it's like a novelty. It's not really like a game that you could really get to the table.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be interesting. Like surviving the entire winter would be something like that.
That's
So
cool.
Stelio said he liked Orcs Must Die and he played it at PAX, but wasn't as good as other wave defense games.
I think
And
that's the main
it's
thing.
Like,
It's
it's like
just-
game's not like
it could be better. It's,
it's
not terrible.
bad. It's just like the idea was great, and there's other like wave defense games out there, like you said. Gray Fox asked, Viticulture Legacy. You're just really running a winery. Just really running around. Honestly,
like-
I'd play it because
You have
I
a
love
year
that
where,
game
like,
so
all
much.
of your fucking freaking
That's the
crops,
only
like-
game I can really think of that may take out Pandemic someday. That's the only one I can think of that may come close to it.
Interesting.
Gray Fox asked, what board game has your favorite artwork? Me, personally, it's Abyss. I think just nothing come close to Abyss.
I got a chance to play Abyss recently.
Oh, really?
And
Oh,
I think it's a
love
cool
it.
game. The artwork is incredible.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
It's
the artwork
super
is-
overproduced, but I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Stupid good for what game it is.
Oh,
like-
my God. I love it. The artwork in that game is so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. I can't handle it.
For me, it's tough because like I have obviously the acting background, but like the artwork in Shakespeare, like the
Yeah.
different characters,
I don't know what it
It's
is.
super
it's
cool.
so pretty, though. Yeah, I don't know
it's
why
just
that
really
game is
well
so
done.
pretty, but
like I don't know, just the
Oh god,
boss
Scythe.
stuff.
Yeah, Scythe has some amazing
Yeah.
artwork.
Yeah,
That's well, it's
same.
just so
Scythe, yeah.
it's so like perfect for what I mean. The artwork came first.
yeah, it did. That
Um,
inspired the game, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah.
the game's own Spirit Island has a really cool style to it. It's not like the art by itself is not amazing, but tied in with the theming of it.
Which is like super valid though, because like a game that I really enjoy the art for is for Histrio, and it's like Abyss. If you were to look at the art of that on its own outside the game, is way more stunning. But like Histrio, the whole vibe and everything, like
Works,
the little
yeah.
anthropomorphized animals, like super works. So something like Spirit Island, which the little bits I've seen, I've been very like, ooh,
It's evocative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
it really makes you interested.
yeah, which is like, hey, that's
I also really like the art in Viral. Because it's really cartoony, but I don't know. I like the look of that
Yeah.
game. And then someone mentioned something that
Sushi Go?
Yeah.
Sushi Go, no,
I
but
mean-
it works. It's so cute. Like,
Dude, we
honestly, that
literally
game would
had-
not sell nearly as well if it wasn't the
There's
cute.
another version of it with terrible artwork.
Really?
And you never see it.
No.
Yeah.
Because you only ever see the good one.
It's so smart because like we played that with people who like do not play board games really, and they were enamored with like they're like
Yeah.
at one point they almost like one girl was like, I'm gonna cry, look at the edamame, you know.
Yeah,
and I'm just
so
like,
true.
yeah, it's super appealing to look at.
Oh, yeah, Sakura said Seasons is pretty. Seasons is also
yeah.
really, really pretty.
Cool
And then
art
Solvin
style.
said, so intrigued by Abyss, but too overproduced. Do it. It's it's a really good game, and I love how overproduced it is.
I want to play it again because I enjoyed it, but I'm not. I don't know. There was something about the style of the game that it didn't really hook me. But all the time I was looking at it, like it's a great thing to just look at.
Oh, yeah, of
Um,
course.
So
Well, I think the thing that like people the divide there is like it looks so good, but it's a pretty damn simple game.
Yeah.
Like there's not much going on. I really like the game, but I
You
think that
expect
it
there to
just,
be more.
Exactly, and so it's like it's
Yes.
this weird thing of like, why does a simple game have to be uglier or whatever? But it
Yeah.
looks like.
Well, it's the same thing in
dope.
Histrio. Histrio is like, unfortunately, even that one's even lighter than Abyss. And it's like, it's made by the same company, Bombix. And like, they tend to really overproduce their games, which I really like. I don't mind, honestly. If a game is like gorgeous and has a great table presence, but it's like $15 more, I just don't really care personally. That's just my jam. But that game's even lighter. And like, ultimately, like, could be just like a card game. And it's like, but for me, it's like, we use it. How about Ethnos now? And Castle Burgundy.
Someone's trolling.
SE2, what's up?
You're lucky we
Super
like
Big
it.
Dad, what's up? He's in New Zealand. That might be the farthest we've ever gotten before.
Yeah, suck it, Australia. You were cool.
You were cool.
Now you're all super
What's
close.
up? That's awesome.
Bro
Super Big
Smurf
Dad
in the
popped
natural
in.
habitat,
That's
man.
great.
This is where the magic happens.
But as I was saying, we use Histrio as a gateway game a lot because it's simple enough to be. Maybe it's a little step above, but it's fine. But it's like because it's
Yeah.
so gorgeous and such, it like really gets people like, oh, board games are like this. They're not ugly and stuff. It's like, no, look how pretty they are and stuff. So
Yeah.
What are the ugliest board games that you really like? I think the ugliest board game that I love is Innovation. I don't know if you've ever
really
tried
want
I
it.
never
No.
played. Someone was
It's-
playing it recently.
The most boring looking game. It's all beige and there's like little squares of color that are like the different card types, and it looks terrible, but it's great. Like it's a wonderful little like engine builder.
There's a couple games I've played at our game group with Marty, the one man party, that
What's his name?
are not super awesome to look at. So one we played, and this one isn't like I'm not giving it a pass. Yeah, but is Vinci, and Vinci is basically the precursor to Small World.
Yeah.
It's the same game,
Same designer,
same everything, but like, oh man, it is ugly.
God, it's so
ugly. And basically the cool thing I'm so glad they made Small World because it's all vibrant and stuff. Like instead of they didn't have like different tiles for the different types of things you were, and it wasn't magical either, so that's fine. But it was just like kind of dull, and they were just like little wooden discs, and so it was also harder to tell what's what because you know you can't see a little troll or a halfling. So like everything that stood out simply because I played Small World first, and the whole time we were playing, I was just like, yeah, this is great, except for Small World is better at everything that this game is better at. Yeah. And another game he showed us is called Q.
But you know what? I actually take that back. That one fits, in my opinion.
Q does fit. It's ugly, but it is also like...
It's about like Depression time Poland.
Yeah, so like, it's like nothing is good going on, so it's like everything's kind of gray and dull, but I'm like, it kind of like works really well. So I really like that game, and the art actually works.
So they revamped the art on Innovation? I saw that there was a second edition, and it was a blue box instead of a beige box, but
Well,
I didn't see the actual cards, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Saul pointed out that New Zealand's actually closer to us. I don't care. It's still farther.
Is it? I guess with you, I was going this way around instead of this way.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, if you're going that way, then like Hawaii is.
I don't get why everyone hates the look of Terraforming Mars so much. I like the way Terraforming Mars looks.
I like it. I don't know. It's like kind of weird because like there's sort of pictures
on the cards and stuff.
And like I think that throws people, but I don't know. I've made my peace with it. They probably could have done something else, but I don't know.
Someone said Concordia. I think Concordia's box is like the ugliest box of all time. I don't think the game itself is that ugly. A game whose art I really like. I've never played this game. I don't like the board art. I absolutely detest. But I really like the art in Inish. It's got this weird like Celtic art, and it's really weird looking, but I love that look. Also, Evolution's got some of the best art. Evolution's art is gorgeous.
I think it's cool, but like I can totally see why someone would look and be like, okay.
For what, Evolution?
Evolution, yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with Inish. It's like it's
I can totally see why people would not like Inish for sure.
It's great if you're into that niche.
100%.
Kind of like Scythe, though I think that it has a little bit broader appeal.
I think so too. Yeah.
Like if you just don't like that style, you're not gonna like the look of it. Because it's leaning very hard.
Because it's much more. It's more. It's more of a subjective kind of art style. It's not like it's like everyone can agree that this is like decent art. You know, like Abyss. It's like even if not necessarily your jam. It's like this is still good artwork. Whereas Inish, you could be like, this artwork sucks. It looks like a 10-year-old did it because it's very, very stylized, which I like a lot, and I tend to like stylized art a lot.
I think Inish has a similar story to Scythe in that the artwork was taken from a well-known artist.
Oh, really?
I don't think that they got any new art for the game. I think they
it was
it was a ton of art that was just already done, and they licensed it or something like that.
Stole.
Paid for.
I'm sure this. I also really like the art in the Bloody Inn, but that's really stylized art
for sure.
Super
I'm not a huge fan, but I get
and
it.
I can totally get that. But I love the art in the Bloody Inn. Dice Forge wouldn't know, would we?
No, because we don't have our freaking pieces. Jesus.
We bought Dice Forge. It came with like 12 pissing pieces
12
missing.
Pissing pieces.
Yeah, 12 pissing pieces.
You know what? If we write
this is Seven Seasons universe. I love
we
the
only
art
got
seasons.
12 pissing pieces. What am I gonna do with this?
What am I do with this?
Worst Christmas gift to ourselves ever.
Solomon said, I really want to play Rococo. I find the theme interesting, even though people seem to diss it, and the gameplay seems great. I think I heard they're retheming it to video game creation, which I don't like as much.
No, I thought that was Pret-a-Porter.
They're doing Pret-a-Porter into video game creation, but that one's about putting on a fashion show. Same thing. People are like, oh, it's a feminine theme. People say it's not that. It's bullshit. It's sexist. People don't like the game because it's feminine. Rococo's about making dresses and garments, stuff like that. It's gorgeous. It's a great game. Great game. A lot going on. It's super great game. But Pret-a-Porter is the game they're making into video game design, which I think is cool. But it should be. They shouldn't have to retheme a game.
Just make another game about
video game design. Yeah.
Leave. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. But Rococo's great. If you can find it, play it. It's hard to find, but
Rococo!
I really liked it.
Games that we want to see reprinted. I'm not good because I don't know what's out of print. Like,
I don't know.
For a while, I really wanted them to reprint the Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition expansions.
I'm sure.
Because I got into it kind of late, and people were saying like you need the expansions, and there were two people selling them on Amazon, one each, and they were $150 and like $250. And it's like, stop it,
right? Yeah.
So I never got, but then 4th edition.
Would in order to be like a reprint, is that something that like it's not that they're just sold out right now, it's like that they're not really making more? Because we went to the convention, we saw someone had a copy of Sagrada on the shelf, and they said like, oh, if you can beat our Amazon prices. Well, let me finish.
Sorry. Go on, Mike. Go on. Sorry, I cut Mike off, and I'm sorry about that.
Now no one has context. Nick shut it down.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well,
point is, it's expensive right now because everyone sold them out in their it's like second market type stuff. So I didn't know if that would count. Because if so, I want stuff like that. But
there's a game there's a game that I wanted to try. I heard about it a while ago, and it's called. Oh, I'm gonna get the number wrong. 19. It's The Making of the President. It's a political war game about Nixon versus Kennedy.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
And it's in a similar style.
You're trying to get like the.
You're
trying to get
all the different states voting for. Did they?
Yes.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. The Dice Tower thing, they really liked it.
Retroactively
no,
answering my
it's
prayers.
something 1965 or whatever.
Yeah,
no, they did. It's like kind of like Twilight Struggle.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, they did.
So I played Twilight Struggle, and I liked it, but I didn't think it was number one. Like, because for a long time, that was 1960. I didn't think that should have been number one on Board Game Geek for frickin' ever, like it was. So I wanted to try 1960 because it seemed like a more like tight version of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Amby said, although given that Portal tends to retheme their games a bunch to make new games, I guess it's fair they want to retheme it. I don't blame Portal games for the retheme because they're like, hey, if we Predator
they're hoping to sell more.
Yeah, Predator is a really good game that isn't selling because of the theme. So let's retheme it to a theme that will sell. That's fine. I have no ill will towards Portal games. I just wish they didn't have to retheme it. Yeah. That's my issue. It's that they have to retheme it. Like, they're gonna do what's gonna make them money. That's fine. Like, I don't have any problem with that. I just wish they didn't have to. I wish people were like okay with playing what is a feminine theme. Like, it's not like and a lot of people aren't. It's not Portal's fault at all. I have no ill will towards Ignacy or anyone at Portal. I would do the same thing. Yeah. In 1960, I guess, is the game.
1960 was a cool year.
And then people talking about Dinosaur Island. So...
hey guys, I gotta get going. I'm afraid. I know I have to meet someone at 10. I know.
Wait.
At 10? What are you doing?
I have to meet someone at 10, and I have to give back the game that I borrowed.
Oh, okay.
To the designer. So, like...
Do you have a sandwich for the trip?
I don't have a sandwich for the trip.
How do you know
I don't understand.
That's why I need to leave now. Because I don't know how long. It could be a sandwich. It could be 5 sandwiches away.
You need to run.
Yeah.
You need to run. I just don't understand the whole thing. I was like, I got to see someone at 10. I'm like, what?
I got to pack up this
Did
game.
you say?
And I need to...
That's a drug.
And give
they
this
are
game
dead
back
to me if they're not in front of me by that 10. If they're not in front of me right then, they are out.
Oh, yeah. All right, no worries. You can leave, I guess. I'm
gotta
having a good time talking, but...
You get a limp handshake.
I don't want that.
Mostly for being mean in the fort.
There we go.
Yeah, put her there. I'm gonna put her there.
Thank
you.
Put her there.
I like the ones where they do
me.
this. They go kind of sideways. They go. They kind of like wow. It's like the force of their hands coming together causes like a wave.
It is one of my favorite things to collect weird handshakes. Like one of my favorites is here. Go to shake my hand.
Just
grab it with your hand.
Yeah. I've been assaulted.
or this one's great too.
Is
this so weird? Like you just start expecting anything other than the standard thing. If someone gets
one of my clients does a lot. It drives me crazy. Instead of going up and down, he goes back and forth. So not like a Trump way where he pulls it. It's just his booty goes. I hate it.
Ew.
All right.
I gotta get out of here.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you all for joining us.
Yay, Shea. Check
Clap
out
for
RTFM.
Shea. Clap for Shea. Check out RTFM on YouTube. YouTube.com/RTFM show.
RTFM show, yes.
RTFM
Because
show.
RTFM was taken by a person who isn't even using it anymore.
Is that right? Isn't that
Yeah,
annoying,
it's
dude?
really annoying.
Honestly, I'm
but-
astonished there's not another Brothers Murph out there. I figured it'd be gone everywhere, and it's not.
Yeah.
So thank God for that.
But yeah, if you guys want to check me out.
Yeah, RTFM, great show.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Oh, bye now.
Oh, bye now.
Get out
Bye
of
now.
my house.
Participation
People are
clap.
clapping for you.
Yeah,
Take
thanks for
Participation
You've
clap.
got your sweatshirt.
Oh, I do need my sweatshirt.
Dude,
Thank
it's
you.
actually
It is
cold.
kind
Yeah.
of chilly
Do
outside.
what you're
Also,
doing.
my regular shirt.
It's
like
brisk.
50 degrees outside.
It's brisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, for
Save
real
the
this
other,
time.
save the other shirt for Spirit Island. Now you gotta come back.
I do steal the
He
shirt.
steals the shirts.
Yeah, it's mine now.
That's fine. I gave it to him. That's okay.
See you guys.
Because we got shirts like that.
HTDS, what's the next big game we want to buy? Is there a next big game we want to buy? Like a big game we're looking at?
Like, it's gonna be an investment
I don't necessarily know about that. I think
or a
just
popular,
general.
big popular game. I don't know. I'm in this. Granted, Nick knows more. He's like got his, ear to the ground better. I don't. And also, it's early in the year, so I don't even know what's coming down the line.
I don't know much about that.
Like, the Gen Con season, all this. Like, I don't know what's coming, so I don't really. We're pretty satisfied right now. We've got Dinosaur Island. We've got.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of a game that we're looking at, I wouldn't mind getting like Ex Libris. I like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We just played Pie Town. I liked that. But neither of those are like, gotta get them. Yeah. Honestly, the last one was probably Raptor. That was probably the last one we really wanted. But that's not even like a big game. It's just a game that like... But no, not any like big games. I'm trying to think of anything that's like... I am interested in the Batman game. Or I'm interested in the Kickstarter. I'm curious. But other than that,
When
not
does it hit Kickstarter?
soonish. I thought February, so maybe not February, maybe March. But sometime soonish. Super Dad wants to get Stuffed Fables. Don't think it's here yet, though. So, I mean, if we had kids, I'd be down. I hear it's much better with kids, but I like the idea of Stuffed Fables. I think it's just a grand idea. Just a grand idea. Where does Alien Artifacts sit in the BGG rankings? Someone will have to look that up. I have no idea. Ooh, Rising 5. I really want to play Rising 5.
Yeah.
I really want to play Rising 5. That's one that I'm looking forward to. Western Legends I have to look at. I keep hearing about this game. I haven't looked into it, though. Yeah, it's kind of a callback to Red Dead Redemption.
That's kind of cool.
Ex Libris is amazing, but group dependent. And why do you think that? I mean, we've only played just us two, so maybe that is true. Why is that, Ambi? I'm out of curiosity.
Huh.
The Pie Town Stop Painter Suzanne. We gotta. She's higher in the ranks than us at Restoration Games.
Is she a big fan of that?
She loves pie, in general.
Okay.
Yeah, Suzanne's a big pie gal,
Okay.
big pie person. Pie Town was good.
Yeah, it was fun. I want to play it again.
Especially at 2 players, it's a good like intro worker placement game.
Yeah.
And at 2 players particularly, it moved pretty darn fast. It was nice.
Yeah,
I liked it.
And I like the thing of, you go out and pick, they have this, you have dice basically, but the dice aren't, you don't ever roll them out. They just represent kind of like the strength of your workers. And if you go out and pick fruit in the orchard, you get to raise the value of the die by 1. And other things, you have to lower the value. So it's the idea is like you're gaining experience and whatnot. And I thought that was really cool. So you're kind of balancing it like, I got to beef this person up because I really want to do this big thing coming up. And I don't want another worker, but I have to go down 2 on one of my dice, and then you're bringing in a level 1 worker, so now you have like 2 untrained people, So there's kind of a lot of cool stuff with that. I really
it was cool. It was really really nice. Shell said, "I'm afraid to go back on Kickstarter." I was a little nuts on Kickstarter there for a while. That's really like where like Orcs Must Die came from. Like when I first, because I didn't know that Kickstarter was I mean, I knew Kickstarter existed, but I didn't know Kickstarter was a thing for like board games until we found like the first like zombie side. Well, not the first one. One of the no, we didn't get the first 2 zombie sides on Kickstarter.
Oh, you just bought those straight up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. But we had heard that they're on there or something. I don't know. I discovered Kickstarter, particularly like Cool Mini or Not Kickstarters. And like it was when Rue Morgue was on Kickstarter. The third zombie side.
Yeah.
That, and then right after that, like Roman Bones came out, and I was like, and then like Conan came out, and then Orcs Must Die. All these like big minis games, and I was just like, oh like I had never heard. It was such a. It's because it's so exciting to have all these stretch goals.
Yeah,
I was like,
it is.
Look at all the stuff I'm getting, and then after we kind of started getting all these big games in, I kind of slowed down. I was like, oh yeah, I have no problem I have nothing against Kickstarter, but I've slowed to the point where like, I don't even look at it, honestly, unless there's a game I know I want to check out on Kickstarter.
Because you'll hear that things are out there,
Yeah.
so it's like you kind of wait to get something that interests you and then go in. Also, like our taste in games have shifted.
Yes.
We started off, we were very like pandemic we had, which is not this, but we were very like splashy Amerithrash minis dependent, and now it's like we don't. I love that we still have Zombicide. I love it.
Oh, shoot.
And but we don't get down on those as often. So
yeah. Ogpause, I'm sorry, Ogpause is the one who said Ex Libris is amazing but group dependent. I'm sorry, all the names are color coded and your name is a very similar color to Ambi's.
Oh, it is.
And I saw the A and just read Ambi. I'm so sorry. Ogpause is the one who said Ex Libris is amazing but group dependent. My apologies. Why? Sorry, I'll ask that question to you. I'm so sorry. I was on autopilot and read Ambi's name and not yours. My apologies.
Green Horde. We didn't get Green Horde.
I like Black Plague.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever need anymore, honestly. At least personally.
I mean, because we haven't gone through.
And we don't play. It's such a long game.
Yeah.
Such
we
setup.
We play Zombicide probably twice a year.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
now
3.
now because of the app, we'll probably play more.
Yeah. Oh.
But
Much better.
yeah, it's. We just don't need anymore.
So it's just like by the
just
time we
don't
got
need
through all of the different scenarios, I mean, it'd be a long time from now.
Yeah.
You know.
And yeah, so I've heard Super McDad. You got to get the kids to bed. Spot you later. What time is it? Isn't it morning? No, because it's morning in Europe. No, it's not. I'm so confused on what time it is there. Good night, Super McDad.
I think it's getting on into evening and stuff.
It's evening here. Where do you live? Super McDad, thank you so much. It's nice to finally be able to chat with you other than on Twitter. And it said, yeah, Black Plague is good. It's great. And Green Horde sounds cool. I like their orc zombies. Oh, it's so cool. And I like the idea of like the horde that's like gathering on the side of the board. Like I think it's super, super cool. I love the idea.
Yeah.
It's just we don't play normal Zombicide. We don't play Black Plague enough to warrant another version of that game. If we did get Green Horde, I would get rid of all of our Black Plague stuff. If there's like a new Zombicide that was coming out that I was like, this one's different enough where it's worth it to get it, I would get rid of whatever else we had.
Yeah, it's too much stuff otherwise. It takes up. I mean, there's so many stretch goal stuff that are in Nick's closet.
Yeah.
You know, it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so cool that we get so many things, but I'm like, we can't.
Yeah. Cheryl said, it's after midnight. I know. Go to bed.
I know. We'll wrap it up.
It's getting, I'm usually heading to bed around this time. It's getting late for us. Go to bed, people.
Yeah.
If you're on the East Coast. If you're not, stay with us. Yeah.
Almost
Oh, my
1
gosh.
a.m. there. Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
soon, Saul. You about to be in LA, baby.
Holla.
Woo! Columbotron
Back
said,
to
are there...
America's time zone.
That's right. Are there any board games that you wish you had a companion app? That's an interesting question.
That
I honestly
don't?
would have said Zombicide, and they do now. Which
Oh
is
my
great.
gosh! Now that it's here, I'm like, I can't imagine it ever not
A
existing.
companion app. Shadows of Brimstone. We don't play Shadows of Brimstone very much, and one of the main reasons I'm gonna look at it.
If you could do all the bookkeeping,
Yeah,
and
because
stuff,
it's
that'd be
Shadows
really
of Brimstone is like a campaign game where your characters gain abilities, all stuff, and it's fun. It's another game that like I really love. We first played it, and then I very much cooled on it because it's kind of samey a lot. But I love the idea of it. But one of the problems is it's like, what?
I'm letting you talk. I just want to be weird.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's
Gotta keep it entertained, man.
But so that game, because again you have a character sheet that you get in the game, but like you literally constantly, almost all the way at times, are getting
Always
your
erasing
max health goes up. No, because they come in the ones,
yeah.
and you literally can't change them. So they have people have made like player guides on like BG you can print out, which
That's
is
right.
great and helps a lot. But you constantly have to erase a good companion after that game that you could like keep your character in it would be dope.
That'd be really cool.
Flipside Sticks is in Fresno. Okay, cool. And it's good to see you in the chat again.
Fresno, though.
Fresno, California, Central Valley, though. So Oddpaw's written back. So again, sorry. He says, no worries. You're gathering books to create your shells. And if you play with heavy enough gamers, they can break the game with some choices. I played about 8 times now and had mostly good experiences until I played with very heavy Eurogamers who were able to break it in 2 rounds. Really? That's interesting. I guess I just don't care enough to, like, break a game or, like, I don't know. Go get your brew rest, Saul. We won't stay very long either. Yeah. I gotta go to bed, too.
We can break the... Okay.
I'm curious how they break the game.
We haven't played enough maybe to figure out...
And they broke it in 2 rounds? I'm curious. In what way did they break the game? I'm curious now. I'm sorry, I'll possibly keep... explain these things to us. And all of us have no self-control. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys don't have to stay with us. You can leave.
Regarding sleeping. It's not... We're just so damn entertaining. How could you possibly leave? No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of maybe else want a companion app. Most companion apps I'd want for like big games. Other than that, or a game that had like a lot of... Is there any game with like a lot of scorekeeping or like bookkeeping that's a huge pain in the ass?
Isn't that why Dave hates Kingdom Builder?
I don't know. I don't know why I just like to antagonize him for it.
I mean, something like Terraforming Mars would be cool if you could just be like, I don't know, but it's also not like necessary. It'd just be cool.
Yeah.
If it's just like, I have this and this is my Terraform rating, and just like, boop, drop some money and shit. But
I guess, but I like.
It's not necessary.
My problem with companion apps is, for the most part, I really like the tactile nature of board games.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Which is why Zombicide is fine, because you still like to put the minis out and stuff. You're still moving your people, but all like the cards and stuff are in the phone.
It's nice. There's not many examples.
They're probably all like big mini games. Is probably what I'd want.
Where you can just like have one less thing that you have to like manipulate.
Yeah.
Because you're already like doing a lot of.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't mind though, honestly. All right, well, if no one has any more questions, we will get out of people's hair because people do need sleep.
Yeah.
I know Ambi's with us. It's only 9:45, but everyone else, it's like we have a lot of East Coasters who watch us, and oh my gosh, you all are so good to us staying up this late. We keep you up so often. Oh my gosh. And companion apps for things like One Night Ultimate Vampire and stuff, or those kind of games. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, that makes that game worth playing.
Yeah.
Basically how they use the banned books. Doesn't remember all the details about how they broke Ex Libris, but point is they broke it.
All right.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean,
that's fine.
It's a bummer if a game can be broken like that. I mean, hopefully that's something that designers eliminate the opportunity.
I like it. And it's again, I've only played with this guy, so it's like.
And I ain't no heavy Euro gamer, bro.
Nah.
Ain't much going on
some
up
heavier
here.
Euros, not crazy heavy.
Yeah, but no, it's more about ain't much going on up here.
That's fair. Boom, boom, boom. Same with me.
Hollow like a cantaloupe.
Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna head out. Again, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be drawing. He'll be gone. What are you doing tomorrow?
Working.
Oh, that's right. He's got to work.
All staff meeting.
That late, man. I guess you have to do it after you guys work. Thank you so much for hanging out. We started a little late, and we went on for a long time. 3 hours tonight. Woof. Go home. Gosh. So yeah, we're gonna head out. But I'll be here at 6 tomorrow. We'll be continuing the drawing we've been working on. And yeah, everybody, I think that's it. Have a wonderful night. We will see you later.
Later as.
Yeah, we gotta go to work in the morning, so.
What? I'd rather not.
That's my gosh,
God, that was a mistake.
Today was crazy too. So like, oh my gosh.
All right, folks, we're out of here. Don't sign until I get there tomorrow.
I won't, Saul. I'll keep drawing until you get there. I promise you.
I'll make sure when I get home. I won't come home, but he'll probably still be streaming when I get home, and I'll make sure he stays.
I'll stay awake.
I'll crack the whip.
I'll crack the whip on.
Heck yeah!
All right, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.
Cheers, everyone. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now. Brothers Murph. Yeah.